All right, so my bad with that. That was a crazy technical difficulty that I've never experienced. So my bad. I set out a new link. It just shut off. Like everything just shut off. Like the Wi-Fi at least. I don't know. Maybe it's like something in this laptop because my phone was working. The Wi-Fi on the phone never went off, but the Wi-Fi on the computer just like said fuck it. Just went off. Like no warning or anything like that. So again, my bad. That so was not like some personal attack or no shit like that, man. That was that was fucking ridiculous. So please, yeah, if you still there, man, then definitely call back. I put a there we are. Oh wait. Okay, here we are. Ryan, you said that there's no. I'm not using the VPN. It's just regular. Oh shit, hang on. So let's just make it a group call because that was just a. So we got JM and C on. Right, hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I got JM. He'll be in here in a second.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you, man.
Hey, what's up? How
Hey,
you
yeah.
doing?
So real quick, I tell you what we're gonna do, man. We gonna let C finish up his story, and then we'll go to you, Jay. Okay.
That's good. That
Okay.
works.
Anyway, man, no, I was just saying, I mean, that was pretty much it. After that, dude, I was just done because I was just like, because I'm not in the business of being a simp or whatever. So I was like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I think she was trying to put me into that position. Like, I'm like, and I was like, nah, like, you're not that gangster, dude. Like, it's cool. You can go. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Word up.
Man. But now, man, I just kind of want to see, get your thoughts on that or whatever.
Well, okay, yeah, real. I did. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go in a bit to let Jay go ahead get share his story. But yeah, my thing was because you mentioned yeah she looked like Lisa Ray. She was bad as fuck. And see that in itself is like you said that could be a difficult thing to let go of. That could be a difficult because she looks so good.
You're gonna let a lot of things slide, trust me. And even the most alpha of dudes, you're gonna let things slide the badder they are. Like, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna be thinking about how you weigh it out. Now, over in Prague, like you said, you got prostitutes and shit. So like it's cool. But in America, where like, nines, tens, they're only gonna come along like so often. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be harder for a lot of guys.
Yeah, and the thing, to be real with you, there was a watcher. He flew. I'm not gonna say his name because he has, I get it. Internet. Once something gets out on the internet, it's out there forever. So I don't like to say people's names unless they tell me it's okay. But there's a watcher. He actually flew over, and I took him to the brothel. Was it about 2 days ago? And like he got to see it. He got to see it with his eyes. Like like you have this. Like when you can go buy bad bitches like you buy a pair of tube socks, the whole game changes up. The whole game. It changes the whole game.
Dude, if I was in Brazil, please.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. But I tell you what, I'm gonna let you go, man. I'm gonna let Josh go.
Dude.
Okay. Yeah, it was great talking to you, man. Seriously, it was really great talking to you.
Yeah, you too, man. You too.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. Bye. Hello? Josh?
Hey, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I got you. What's up, man?
Oh, what's up? How you doing? Man, it's so cool. First, I want to say it's so cool, like, actually talking to you, like, because, like, when you stand back and look at it and watch the videos, I don't know, it's, like, one thing, but when you're actually talking to the person making the videos, I know, I've never done anything like this before, so, it's kind of cool.
Word up, cool.
Being on this side of it.
Nice. Yeah. Right on. Cool, man. Yes, how's things going with you?
I just want to... Go ahead, my bad.
Oh, no, yeah, I was just saying, how's things going with you?
Oh, nothing, just living life, trying to make it in this world,
Right.
But I just wanted to say, your videos are really interesting. I got into it, like, watching it last summer, during COVID and, all that crazy bullshit that happened, this past year. And, and it really, your videos really stuck out to me because, you were like, you kept it really real. And I remember just watching your video. And then the first video I ever watched, you were like, yeah, I was going to another brothel and I just fuck bitches. Like, they're not really worth, all that much time. And I was like, what? It just surprised me, just be like, thinking like, this one thing my whole life. And I have a whole nother dude be like, oh yeah, just go down there and I fuck bitches like it's nothing. Like, it's not really worth anything, Just putting all this time into like, this expectation of what people like tell you how to get women when the reality is not even all that, And I started thinking to myself, this man is making a lot of sense, really. So, I just wanted to say that,
Right on. So where are you in the U.S.? UK?
Yeah, I'm in the U.S. I'm in Texas.
Okay. Damn, it's a lot of motherfuckers in Texas, man. Okay, I won't ask you what part, but I was in Houston when that storm happened, man. That shit was crazy.
Oh, yeah. My power went out of my house. It went water, too.
Yep, water, yep, because it froze and the pipes busted.
And the power for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Your pipe busted?
Yeah, because I was staying with a friend of mine. I'll tell you what happened. I was staying with a friend of mine, and because the people there, they said like, it only gets that cold like every few years or something like that. For the most part, it usually stays warm. I don't know because I never lived in Texas, but so yeah, when it got cold, like that I think like the next morning, like the pipes were gone, the electricity because it was getting cold. So you woke up, it was cold, pipes were off, and then everybody's cell phones like slowly stopped working. That shit was awful, man. That shit was ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember that. They sent a message saying, we know you have unlimited data, but like for your convenience, we're going to give you the data that we think you need. And then that defeats the whole purpose of having unlimited data. If you're going to just give me what you think I need.
Yeah.
And then after that message, everybody's phone got slow. Everybody's phone.
Well, I'd say because
I don't know. I think it was...
Huh?
No, go ahead.
Well, yeah, for what happened to me, like my phone was the first one to go because I had T-Mobile in the U.S. and because now the friend of mine I was staying with, he had Verizon, so I thought it was just my phone. I thought my phone was just fucking up. So like I'm like whatever, I probably just need to get a new phone or something like that because my data was moving real slow. Like if I called somebody, I could hear them, but they couldn't hear me. And it's slowly like all the data just stopped working. But it happened to me first. And a friend of mine, he had Verizon, and like maybe like 3 or 4 hours later, his phone was done. He couldn't do anything. And then the power went out that night. And yeah, that shit, man, like, for modern day society, that shit was fucked up. Because we used to have a phone.
Yeah, I had to get out the board games. There was no Xbox, no PS4, no Nintendo, nothing.
Yeah, cool. And then you couldn't charge the phone because electricity was out. So you just fucked up. You just had to sit in the dark sit in the cold dark all night.
With candles. That's it.
Yep. Yeah.
Nah, but I just wanted to say like your advice is actually really cool because I see it in real life now, especially at work, other places. I see it, And it's weird. Like I don't want to put any business out there, but it's like the classic situation. It's like this single mom. She got 2 kids. She was on all kinds of drugs. And it's just crazy. And it's funny whenever you say if you just watch them and you just listen to them, it's funny. And lucky it is. Like in the back of my head, I'm just like doing the math. Do the math. I'm just doing the math on whatever she's saying. I'm like, oh my god, like hell no. Like, you are never gonna find no man.
Yeah. No
you
man.
love the chaos too much. I don't know.
Yeah, or at least she'll never find a man who's gonna, who she is gonna completely respect at that point. She'll never get that. And then you add in, social media. She has to keep up with, all these bitches jiggling their ass on the internet and blah blah blah. Like I said, man, women are great at dressing things up to make it look like you're missing out because this is what women train for their whole lives. They train to make it look like they are the victor in it. Like so what'll happen is, man, a lot of guys, they'll see that and they'll be like, "Damn, I'm losing." And it works in women's favor. That temporary win works in women's favor. But, when you talk about, 5 or 10 years later, like, see, woman is not made to sustain anything for too long on her own. They'll win, they'll get shit for free for the first 5 minutes, but making anything last for 5 years is where they all falter. They can't keep that shit going for 5 years. What do you think? What do you think about that in Texas?
Not just that, but also like in work, like I don't know. I feel like whatever. I don't care. I guess it is sexist, but I don't care, right? So like I feel like the women aren't just built for like the kind of work that I feel like they just stress out too fast. Like they're like in the mentality of it, they just can't keep it going.
Yeah.
Like working with them is a pain, low key. Like it sucks working with them compared to working with dudes. That is a big difference. Because I work night shifts and I also work like in the mornings sometimes. And the mornings just all like a bunch of ladies. And I can say it's always a disaster with them. There's always something. There's always something.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like they're just not made for that. And then what's really like crazy about it is that it gets busier at nights where I work. Okay. So they have it really easy. The place I work, it's always dead. Like the people coming in to order food is always dead. Like there's not that much flow, and they can't handle it. And I'm like, y'all can't handle this. Y'all definitely couldn't handle the night shift. So I don't know. I feel like it also extends to other parts. Like I don't know. Not just in relationships, but in other parts of living in life.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I noticed that too.
Go ahead.
But no, go ahead.
Okay. Well, real quick, I want to say, D, I see you waiting in the waiting room. I see you, man. I'm aware of you there. So we definitely gonna get to you if you got time to be on standby for a second. But yeah, back to what you were saying, Jay. Yeah, they're not built. They're not made to take that day in, day out punishment for hours at a time. Where woman excels at is for you to see her when she wants you to see her for this temporary period of time. After that, she's not built for that shit, man. She is not woman. The average woman, I say more than the average woman. I'd say out of every 10, I'd say at least 7 of them are. It's just, and I'm not trying to say this to make fun of women. I'm not trying to say it to make fun of women. It's just what it is. They are not built. See, they'll get jobs when they're like 16, about 23, 24, some of them, because they think it's cute. Well, nowadays it might have changed because I'm 35, but when I was younger, it was still cute. I was younger than 30. When I was younger than 35, it was cute to go out and get a job and be tired from working, right? It was cute until they got a little older. Then it was like, oh yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. I need to find a rich man. And women would be openly they would speak about it openly. They want to find a rich man. That working shit is not for them. It's not for them, man. It's not. You right.
No. But anyway, I guess I'll let you go. And my bad if I was stuttering. The conversation was a little bit boring. I was a little bit nervous because I never talked to someone I actually watch and actually So I appreciate you talking to me, taking time out of your day too. I really appreciate that.
Oh man, no, yeah, you did a great job, man. Don't worry about it. You did a great fucking job. Trust me, you did a great job. So yeah, I'll let you go, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, thank you. You have a good day.
You too. So how do I? Cause see, I'm bad with this. Okay, so we have D. You there, D? Oh, he was.
Yeah, you talking to me?
Yeah. I got you. Okay, I thought I lost you for a second. You there? Okay.
Here, D? Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, you talking to me?
Yeah. I got you. Okay, hey, I tell you what. Hey, turn the volume down because I can hear the echo on my side.
Yeah, you talking to me? Yeah. I got
Hey, turn the volume down so I can hear the echo. There we are. Okay. Maybe it's. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, but I got you on YouTube and on this too.
Oh, you on the phone type of thing, or?
Yeah, I hear you, but I got. Oh shit. Okay.
I see you. You use your picture. I see you on the camera. Don't worry, they can't see you because I'm really good with. Well, okay, it looks like I'm looking over here, but when I look over here, I'm looking at you.
Okay.
And then, but yeah, I should look this way to make it feel like I'm talking directly to you.
No, you cool. You cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I know your face because I see your face in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching you for a while. I guess I got fascinated with the red pill stuff. I've been following for a while because back in the day, I'm a little older than you. I'm 56 now.
Okay.
But back when we used to holler at chicks, man, it was the red pill when I was young. It wasn't really a thing. I guess it was the biggest thing. It was like a pimp thing. So that's where the only thing where you would really learn about it, and then we would get experience because that's all we would do. We go out, we try to clock bitches all the time, and so that's how I got my experience. But you deal with a whole bunch of women, and then you learn about their nature, just from dealing with them. So it's kind of like you do it, and you watch your boys go through stuff. And then you kind of figure it out, but man, everybody's default is to be a simp, though. That's the thing that most guys don't know, that you just programmed to be a total 100% simp.
Yeah.
But the problem is most guys, they don't realize they're simps, and like I've been, I think about it a lot because I've been going over a lot of stuff with my son because my son he about to turn 27.
Okay.
And so he's like a Chad because my son is like 6'7", real good looking guy. So he doesn't have the normal problems that the average guy will have. But he's dealing with the same type of problems with all these women because they all basically the same. They think they're all different, but they all alike.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like an intellectual. So what happens is what you learn. See, the women are so gullible; they don't understand what's really going on. If you really look at what the society and what these leaders of society, these people are doing, is they're really using a thing called cultural Marxism.
Okay.
And what they do with that is it's all, see, if you study about Lenin and the communists and all this kind of stuff, their whole thing is to replace the family with the government so that the children don't look up to the parents. They look up to the people, the teachers in school and this kind of stuff. And that's why you have your transhumanism, where they want to, turn people into cyborgs, have all this, have you tied into
like the system.
Not just the system, but it's like that's why the whole press for this transsexualism and embracing homosexuality.
I see.
Embracing getting rid of the family and embracing the sex changes and all this kind of, and men and women are equal and all this kind of stuff. We're equal, but we're different. They want to try to cram all this stuff down everybody's throat. But you have to understand that the target is not people our age. The target is to get the children. So by the time they grow up,
it's all they know.
It's normalized.
It's all they know.
Because see, we're already done because we're already set. But they, like my little nephew, not my nephew, but my little cousin, and they tried to tell him, he's telling us, I can wear a dress, I can be a girl if I want, but the people raising them, they don't understand this whole dynamic. But this whole feminism thing, see, what they do is they basically play into the egos of these women, because women, like you talk about female nature all the time, they're so ego-driven and emotional-driven, so they can't stop and think about stuff on a logical viewpoint, nor can they think about the ramifications of what's going to follow from all the stupidity they get into, because they, like you say, they don't think long term. They don't think about principles. They don't think about the long-term effects of the things they're doing. That's why you see all these women embracing stuff like the Housewives of Atlanta, embracing homosexual. Not that I'm down on homosexuals or nothing, but these women, they can't stop and think. If I raise my son if I'm a single mother and I raise my son and I don't take no steps to make sure I'm going to raise him to be a real man, he's going to end up being a cream puff. And they don't stop and think, well, if I raise
all these women to stop and think, if I raise all these cream puff men, these are going to be the so-called men that my daughters are going to have to pick from. They don't stop and think about, see, the feminist thing, it gets them to think of men in terms of being the enemy.
Yeah.
But men are, we're not the enemy. When guys like Kevin Samuels, all these men point out all this stuff about female nature, it's not because we hate you. It's actually because we love the women. We're trying to help them. But because they got such big egos, because they've been fed by the government using feminism as a weapon, they don't want to listen. So anytime you try to tell a woman is anything she doesn't want to hear, now it turns into, oh, you just man-explaining. You're mad because you can't get no pussy, or we don't want you because you're a loser. I mean, they can't even see how in the hell can the average man to a woman be a 3? If you just from a statistical standpoint, because our average is 5. But women to women, the average guy is like rates as a 3 scale, and they have women to the point where they do so much stupid stuff and they can't even see how dumb it is. Some of them are starting to see it though, because they're looking at the results they're getting and it's not meshing up with what they claim they want.
Yeah. And here's the thing, man, like my opinion on that. See, are you out in the West? You out in the US?
Yeah, I'm in Detroit.
Okay, Detroit, right on. Yeah. See the thing out there, man, I think I touched on this in a video I made either sometime this week about woman, especially in these areas, woman has this sense of comfort in life. Like, could you imagine being born and being born into knowing that the government was always going to take care of you? Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Could you?
It's not just the government. It's men and women. Everybody looks to cater to women because we know they're weak. They're weaker. I'm not gonna say they're weak,
but they're the weaker ones. Yeah.
Right, and they're just not physically, but mentally too. They're just weaker than us. Much as they claim all this kind of stuff about how strong they are, when the shit gets real, they always looking to get bailed out for the most part.
Yeah, we as soon as we got to go out there and we got to look, we can go out there and start shoveling up concrete. We can put our bodies through that shit. Like, it's going to fucking suck. Don't get me wrong. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt putting our bodies through that picking up concrete, picking up boulders. See, bitches, when they go out there after 5 minutes, they talking about something. Woo! I need to go find a man. they abandoned that shit.
Because men are built for the long haul and built for the grind.
Yeah, we're built for the punishment.
Not just physically, but mentally as well.
Yeah.
But that's part of what these new guys are missing, because by being raised by women, they don't learn how to be on that grind. They don't get that masculine training that they need to become true men when they get older. They just don't get it from women. Women, they just can't see it. They can't understand it because of that solipsism. That they all they see is what they see in life. They can't. It's like they can't see anything outside of their own world.
Yeah,
it's the craziest thing.
Yeah, because I mean, if you were born into knowing, real quick, let me go. PC, the initials PC. I see you waiting in the Zoom, man. I'm not free. I'm not like trying to dodge or anything. I'm gonna get to you in a second, man. But yeah. Could you imagine being born into know? Okay, like you said, either the government or a man. Somebody's always going to give you something. Somebody is always. You know what I want to do, and I didn't tell anybody this, but I'll tell it since I'm on the topic. Whenever I ride the underground, the train, because I'm out here in Prague, right? Whenever I ride the underground, I always pay attention to this shit. I always pay attention to it with the homeless people who are down there. People, and I'm not joking with you about this. People will line up. People will get in a queue. They will get in a line to give an old woman some money. But that old man sitting over there, they ain't giving him nothing. He better figure something out. You better get your shit together, bro. Get the fuck up. But that old woman, people will literally be on their way, get ready to hit that escalator, stop, and then turn around and will get in line to give her money. Could you imagine being born into that? What that's like? That's like what. This is why I say in my videos, woman on like the worst day a woman has is gonna be the best. Is gonna be at least an above average day for the average man.
Yeah, man, we can't even relate to that because we don't get that type of treatment as a man. And they proved that I can't remember whether it was Better Bachelor. One of them, they did a video on I think it was Better Bachelor. He did a video on women that became transgender and went to being men, and they were shocked at how they didn't get people coming up to help them and people being nice to them and stuff. And they was all shocked because like, wow, I guess the easy mode is over. I thought, and they all to a person said it's way harder being a man than it is being a woman.
Yeah. Now, once a man can see that, because what woman focuses on when they get on this topic, they get on the whole, well, men run the world and women, blah blah blah. Okay, but see, most men don't run the world. They see that man who runs the world, but most men don't run. So by the time the average man works himself up to become, in any way desired, it takes a lot for a man. Okay, we can always say there is that guy who was born into a rich family, right? There's that guy who was, maybe he's born with above average looks. Like you say, your son, he's tall, big. That's, that enough, and that in itself is enough to, be out of the average zone, right? That can happen. But most of us are average guys.
Average, yep, just average.
And the average woman is, like I said in videos a long time ago. I'm getting drunk. So I'm like forgetting it to where I was going with that shit. But
you're good, man.
But I used to say all the time. Well, I still say it all the time. A woman who is a 3 out of 10 will run circles around a man who's a 7 out of 10 if she wants to. A woman's problem is not getting something. A woman's problem is not getting exactly what she wants. She'll always get something, but it's not getting exactly what. Whereas guys, we're left with nothing. Nothing.
Yep,
Nobody's coming for us.
Yep.
Nobody's coming for us.
You are your own Calvary, pretty much. That's basically how that's playing.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna let
nobody's coming to save you. The government, nobody.
Oh no.
But I know. But I know you got other people, man. I just wanted to reach out since I had joined the Patreon maybe a month or two ago.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
I just want to tell you that you're really doing a good job. You bring information in a way where a lot of other content creators don't do it. You keep it real. A lot of these guys in these spaces, they kind of phony.
Okay.
And they kind of, not to try to call nobody out individually, but a lot of them, they portraying something they're not. But with you one of the few that really keep it 100. You keep it 100% real. You bring information about female nature, and it's not from a place where we hate women or women are bad enough. They just, like you say, they just are what they are. They can't really help it. It's their nature to do what they're doing, to be what they do. The only problem is what they're being led to believe is for them to go against their own nature, and for them in these people with this feminism are preying on their weaknesses use it as a weapon to destroy the family and society in general. And they don't even realize that they're being used and that their own instincts are being used against them.
Oh yeah, and it's yeah. I agree with you, man. And you know how they don't realize it? Give them a piece of chicken. Give them $10. Give them $10 for free. Give them whatever little thing you have to do to validate that she's still to validate her. As long as she gets just that little bit of validation, she'll forget. These women will forget their home countries. They'll forget their home language. They'll forget what religion they was raised in. They will forget all. They don't have that. See, that loyalty, that's in men. get that loyalty. Women, they don't operate off that shit. They looking for the easy. Women are like, what's it like electricity and water? They looking for the path of least resistance. And I'll just do that. Fuck my parents. Fuck where I'm from. Fuck that shit. Oh, they'll do that real quick.
You know, fuck what's right. Fuck principles. Fuck if I can get some shit I want, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's all they care. That's all they care about. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to pee, man. I've been drinking beer. So I tell you what. So I will let you go, and I'm gonna put on commercial. And for the two people, let me see. I got two people waiting. I don't want to say names. PC and RA. I see y'all. I'm gonna get to y'all in a second. But hey, it was great talking to you, D. It was great talking to you, man. Hey, and call in anytime, man, or text me or whatever. Like, you got WhatsApp? Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I actually do. Yeah.
Okay, if you got WhatsApp, hey, I tell you what, message me like tomorrow morning, and text me whenever, man. Like, feel free, for real.
Okay.
Seriously. Okay.
Will do.
Oh wait. Okay. Yeah. So I'll let you go. Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye. Okay. Real quick. So, hey, for the guys who called in, I'm going to have to resend another link through Zoom because it's saying it's going to be over in 10 minutes. So I'm going to go take a break, and then I'm going to send out another call-in link, okay? Because I only got 10 minutes left on here. So I'll be right back.
Oh, girl, I am rich and I am sexy. Don't you want to be like me and have rich men want to fuck you too? Well, stay tuned. Hi, my name is Jamilia Musaya Yaba Yaba, and I can teach you how to have rich men want to fuck you too. Are you ratchet as fuck? Do you stink? Do you smell bad? Are you bad at dressing? Well, pay attention to my quick and easy steps on how to get men, rich men that is, to fuck you, or at minimum, buy you shit. Oh, girl, I am rich and I am sexy. Don't you want to be like me and have rich men want to fuck you too? Well, stay tuned. Hi, my name is Jamilia Musaya Yaba Yaba, and I can teach you how to have rich men want to fuck you too. Are you ratchet as fuck? Do you stink? Do you smell bad? Are you bad at dressing? Well, pay attention to my quick and easy steps on how to get men, rich men that is, to fuck you, or at minimum, buy you shit. Oh, girl, I am rich and I am sexy. Don't you want to be like me and have rich men want to fuck you too? Well, stay tuned. Hi, my name is Jamilia Musaya Yaba Yaba, and I can teach you how to have rich men want to fuck you too. Are you ratchet as fuck? Do you stink? Do you smell bad? Are you bad at dressing? Well, pay attention to my quick and easy steps on how to get men, rich men that is, to fuck you, or at minimum.
This is great. I love that shit. I didn't think people would find that funny, man. I really didn't think people would find that funny. But I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So hang on, I gotta go back to Zoom. Because I am so bad with this shit, man. Like, I never thought I'd be doing YouTube this long, ever. So, like, that's why I'm, like, awful with this shit. Hang on. Okay. I'm so bad with this. Right? I am so bad with current technology, man. This shit is gangster. All right, here we are. Now I'm at the right spot. Copy invite link. So those of you on Patreon who still see me, I'm going to post it again because I ran out of time. I don't like that one. I want to do this one. So there's just one line for that. And maybe a motherfucker may not be able to find it. There we are. Okay. So I just, oh shit, where am I at? All right. God damn, this is rough. Hey, this shit, for what y'all see, it probably looks like it'd be simple, but this shit can get fucking crazily difficult. For no, like this is what I can't wait for in the future, man. Like, I really wish in the future that this gets a whole lot easier. I really do. Like, I wish this, like this whole, because I'm using OBS right now, and it, like, I really hope it's, okay, here we go. We got a caller come in. Hey, all right, can you hear me? Okay, it says your audio's connected. Can't hear me yet. Okay, it says you're connected. You there?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, man, what's up? How's it going, man?
Cool. Okay, I did.
Hey, let me pour this beer out real fast, because I got a fly in my fucking cup. I'm going to pour this out real fast. I'm going to be right back, all right? All right, I'm back. So my bad, man. Sorry about that. So what's up? How's life? How's life where you are?
Well, I'm actually from the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. So, I mean, I'm not in the US, but I don't think things change based on the geography of where they are, because everything that the US do, it kind of just slipping down into the Caribbean, and the girls doing it here anyway.
Okay.
Besides that, things pretty good for me, basically, other than the shippiness you have to deal with when you're dealing with women. But what I got to say is thanks for doing what you're doing, because, like, initially I started coming into the red pill, like, at the end, coming down to the end of the last relationship. Like, I started listening to other channels, but the other channels kind of come off as like they were trying to sell you something. And then from the first video I watched it, you was like, this man just genuinely trying to help you. So really appreciate the videos as too. I mean, it was hard for the past year to go through, like, the initial red pill rage. But every video I watched from you, it just started to become funny until, well, you just had a laugh right now.
Yeah, the red pill rage, man. That because I'll be real about that, man. Men are entitled to that shit. You're entitled to that, man, because it's just around the world. We are raised to believe women are this, these lovable, loving, caring creatures, and then when we find out that they're not, man, that shit will make you mad. Like, how come the shitty part is, man, like, men have to learn. We have to learn on our own. So if you had never found red pill, where do you think you would be?
Well, I honestly, I don't know, So, like, growing up, I used to see little things. So, like, if a girl cheat on a guy, I always used to wonder, like, why are you trying to kill the next guy? Just leave that girl alone. But, like, I never used to get it. So, like, I had a little bit of knowledge, but I didn't comment it fully until, like, other men started teaching. And, well, my father was never wrong, so it never really had somebody to see, well, this is where it is, this is where it will do. So I really don't know where I would be without that. But that time I'm even, like, buying hookers, like, I could never understand, like, why would you pay for prostitution when you can just holler at a girl for free? But now, well, when you start making more money and stuff like that, but it's just easier. It's just way easier. So I'd never really understand it until, like, you break it down. And it's really cheaper to do it.
Oh, God, yeah. I had this conversation with my girl walking down the center of Prague. This was maybe 2 days. No, what's today? Today's Friday, man. See, this is my life, man. Days go by so fast. This was Saturday night. Me and my girl was walking down the center of Prague, and I was explaining to her, because when you're walking down the center of a capital city, you're going to see all the hussies out that night, son. Like, all of them going to be out walking. And it's warm outside. They're walking out with their tits hanging out, the makeup, the eyelashes, blah, blah, blah. And I was telling her, I broke down, like how I break down on my channel. Like, look, when the average guy, I see you, man. There you are. I see you with the red shirt. How's it going, man? Yeah. So, just so you know, they can't see you. Only I can see you.
Oh, yeah. I was in the stream before.
for the average guy, when he goes out, he's got to pay to get into a club. He's got to have on nice clothes that he paid for. He's got to smell nice. He's got to have on cologne. He's got to have a fresh haircut. All these hours of standing in this club that's loud. He's got to sit in here and do. So for any job, I mean, factor in all this, and then you got to go approach these women. Some women may be playing with you. They'll say anything to get a free drink out of you. So when you factor in all this cost and stress to deal to it, to get the only reason you went out there is just to get some pussy. Let's just be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Then when you factor in that whole cost, you cheaper. It's much cheaper. Just go buy a hooker. Now, but don't get me wrong. I get how some guys, they may not be on that yet because everybody has a different life situation. So I understand that side too. But the overall reality is, if you're of mind to realize it, most logical men would agree that out of the total cost, you're cheaper.
Man,
what's up?
What I would say is, before I was never into it, and I was just having a discussion with my younger cousins and stuff like that, and I was telling them well, I agree with it now, and they was like, well, that means you have no game, and I was like, well, I don't have an issue getting interaction with girls again, girls or anything, but it is really just cheaper because I just do computer programming, and that's take up a lot of time. Right? Mm-hmm. I don't have time to be sitting down and texting a girl for 40 hours to build rapport over 2 weeks to try to get some pussy, and then 5 seconds later she leave me and she gonna meet some man who better than me, and well, that's just my chances. Just go on daily with that 2 weeks I would go on. So just pay the money.
Yeah.
Just pay the money.
Because in that whole time you're texting her, man. Did I offend her? Is she mad? The whole time you texting her, like somewhere in the back of your mind, you think, well, did she find somebody else? She didn't text me back fast enough this time. All that stress, all you're gonna pay. Men, you're gonna pay for sex one way or another. It's just how you're gonna, what's easier for you. Some guys, they can handle that. They can go, okay, it's no big deal. I'll deal with the stress. I would tell you to go out and find 2 or 3 good hookers. Have fun. That's what I would tell you.
Yeah. The last thing is, skills really do get it in terms of growing up. It have all these society to just find a way to make it so easy for girls to catch yourself. So even before I had my degree and stuff like that, going out and finding a job, just to get a job to stand up in one of them stores and to sell shoes, that's not a fantastic job, right? Mm-hmm. They prefer taking women than men. So it's real hard for men without skills to even get a job. So there's always push up these women to get the better jobs and stuff like that. And it's easier for them to make money, and they still do it. So it's just funny how they have all these programs in place for them to excel and be better than men, and they, at the end of this, just can't keep it for more than 5 seconds, as you say.
Yeah. That the longevity of it. Woman is not made for longevity. They're not made. They want you to be the longevity. And they want to sit back and say, yeah, my man is doing all my man is doing this. Woman doesn't want that shit, man. She doesn't want it at all. At all. It look, I can see the sun's out where you are. So you're on it. You say where are you at again? You're in the Caribbean.
South America.
South America. Oh shit.
So South America, closer, like the Venezuela, closer to Venezuela side, yeah.
Man,
really small island called Trinidad and Tobago. But you should definitely come for Carnival, though. When the country open back up for Carnival, you have to come, man. Have to come.
Okay, right on. Yeah, man, I knew. Hey, I've. You know what's crazy to me is, from my experience of dealing with South America, man. People are so much more kind down there. To talk to me. I don't know, because I don't live there, but because the first guys I knew when I worked in a company here, he was from Venezuela. Great dude, man. Like, you couldn't help but to love him. Great dude. And be real about it, he was one of them alpha Chad type motherfuckers. But he was great to fucking talk to. Like, you couldn't help but not to like him, man. I gotta come there, man. Cause I was in Buenos Aires for a while. Buenos Aires, it was cool.
I don't live like in Venezuela. Okay. But the island I live in, it's called Trinidad and Tobago. It's very close to Venezuela. So Venezuelans just come across here as well. But
oh shit. Okay, right on.
Yeah.
That's my dumb American side coming out. That's my dumb North American side, and also with beer coming out.
Nice small thing. But you definitely inspire me to travel. So like, I'll look into set up to probably move to either Europe or Canada to get like another job or something, just to experience like a different culture. Cause it's things are looking too nice here. But anyway, man, thanks for your time, and let me let you get on to somebody else.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll let you go, man. Yeah, right on. It was great talking to you, man. Seriously, it was great talking to you. I'm glad I got a chance to see you and talk to you, for sure.
Bye.
Okay, bye. All right, so here we are back to the chat. No homo. NL says no homo, but accent is fire. Word up, yeah, man. Accent's a gangster. Hey, I got an accent. Motherfuckers telling me I got an accent here. I'm like, no, I don't. See, that's that dumb American that dumb U.S. person coming out in me. I don't think I have an accent. You can't tell me I have an accent. Me, I don't have an accent. But everybody like, yeah, motherfucker, I could tell you from Ohio, ain't you? You from somewhere up in there. Detroit, Michigan, some shit. Motherfuckers like, when you leave, they know, oh yeah, you're American. Like, motherfucker, how did you, like, no, I don't have an accent. You, like, I will tell you have an accent. I don't have an accent. That's how dumb I am in the world. Oh, see, Taurus 24/7 says, what's your thoughts on the dangers of co-signing as man? Women do this all the time. Well, Taurus, okay, yeah, women will co-sign, and she'll talk you into co-signing for somebody, because, like I said on the channel, on my channel, to be woman is like having money in the bank. Woman knows she can always go fuck to get something. I thought I had this on me. Now it is. Woman knows she can always fuck to get out of a problem. Woman's issue is, does she want to fuck this guy? Does she want to fuck this guy? Which choice and option balances out her social status into getting her, into boosting her social status? So when it comes to money, co-signing, being financially responsible, she doesn't have a lot of care for that. Because, like, again, she knows every woman, I don't care how fat, how ugly she is, every woman knows that she knows at least 2 or 3 guys she can fuck to get out that situation. Or she'll lead them on to think she's going to fuck them. Maybe you start flirting with that attorney. Maybe you start flirting with that plumber. Maybe you whatever the fuck he does, all right? It doesn't matter what he does. Because every woman fits into their own category, blah, 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 and all that. Women talk. They know. All right? So when it comes to women, they co-sign. When women co-sign, they don't care. Because they know they'll find another AD. Well, if AD was on that, they know they just go find another one. They know. Like, when I made the video a while back saying, I think it was a live stream. It was a caller who called in about 20-year-old girls. And we talked about, when they get dumped, blah, blah, blah. Well, you see, girls at 20, they're not worried about getting dumped. I mean, they might be worried about getting dumped because they may lose social status. They may lose, a little bit here and there. But for the overall, bigger picture, woman is not, a 23-year-old girl is not worried about getting dumped. Because she knows she has 300 people waiting on her in Tinder. You see, she's not worried about, if anything, woman is worried about losing that social status. But to answer your question directly, Taurus, my thought, the dangers of, look, woman does not respect contract. Fucking period. She'll do it, while she thinks she's still pleasing you by showing you that she can figure out how to care about it. She'll do that. But woman does not care about contract. She does not care about contract. Hey, you want to know something gangster over here in Europe? Well, at least in Czech Republic? There's a lot of people who simply will not rent their flat out to a single mother. That's the thing. They won't rent them out. Because I told you about the older women I know who are single mothers, and I told you that usually those women are best made to be friends with benefits and nothing more. And that's how I keep them. The one girl, she lives in her mother's flat that she pays her rent. Because they can't go out in the world. See, America has this. It's totally different in the U.S. with this. See, once you leave the U.S., these motherfuckers know the reality. And they say, okay, look, this woman is a single mother. So that means she's going to have to make double the income, which most women are. As long as she's young and she knows she's a little cute and she knows her skin looks clean, she ain't worried about no education. Most of them. Now, there are some who will be, but most of them, they're not worried about education. She's walking around in high heels. Oh yeah, she ain't thinking about education. She's thinking about what the highest status man she can fuck and where she's gonna find him. That's what she's thinking about. So single mothers over here, they have a hard time finding flats to rent. Oh, definitely. No. Me as a foreigner, as a man, I don't have a problem. But when women become single mothers, women hate to hear this shit, but it's the truth. When they become single mothers, that is nothing but a complete liability. Oh, here we go. Got another caller. Hey, PC, you there? Yo, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right, all right. How's it going, man?
What up, though?
Fucking shit.
Damn, so is this like a personal call or what is this?
Oh, no, we're on the live stream right now. We're on the live stream.
Oh, the live stream?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I've been following it for a minute, man. Probably like about a year. Anyway, so I was like calling about. So I got my girl.
Mm-hmm.
She's been pretty solid like the whole time. We got together about like a year ago, but I started smashing like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of strung her along. She wanted a relationship a long time before I even finally was like, okay, let's get into a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that she was about it. Like, she's down. My thing is, so she's been down for a while, but my question is, I'm thinking about kids.
Mm-hmm.
If I start to add that into the thing, is there any way that I can keep any type of what I have now? Like right now, I could tell her where to go, what to do, when to do it. It's like she'll follow my lead, period.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But
I'm thinking about adding kids, and at that point, like, is that just gonna straight up go out the window? That's pretty much my thing.
Okay, what I want to ask you is this, man. Let's say if you wanted something done, which is, right now it sounds like it's all going on the right path. So this question is more geared towards you, not her, because it's your responsibility to know where you fit in with women. So when so imagine this scenario, right? Imagine it's you know the best way to do something, you're serious about it, and you tell her, look, okay, do this way. And she doesn't listen to you. And she can clearly see that your way is going to be better. How do you handle that? Tell me. Would you be mad?
How would I handle it if she didn't do what I said, and she knew my way was better?
Yeah, like you could see it in her character. Like, okay, yeah, he knows what he's doing. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Honestly, if she were to do that, I'm not even the type of guy to get angry as far as like a rah-rah type of guy. I'd be more so like, why'd you do that? Like you knew what it was. You knew my way was a good way, and you still chose to. I'd be like, why did you choose to do that? I pretty much question it. Like, why did you choose to go that way? Because I don't ever approach it with from a sense of anger. But at the same time, like I don't get stepped on like that. So I'm like, I would question her, but
you out in the U.S.?
That's pretty much what I. You said what?
Are you out in the U.S.?
Yes, I live in Vegas.
Okay. So, because I'm gonna tell you this, because as soon as you brought your scenario up with having kids, I see that. Can you hear me? Because it's like cutting. The video's kind of cutting in and out. Okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
As soon as you brought that scenario up, I thought about a good friend. Well, I always say a good friend of mine. See, this is the thing. When you move overseas, anybody who's from America is a good friend because they can understand our fluid English, and the slang we use and shit. But he's not a good friend. I say he's a decent acquaintance, right? He's from California. He's from Los Angeles. And he had a baby with a Czech woman. And we had a conversation all night long in this restaurant about him and the Czech girl he had married and had a kid with. And he told me that, yes, as soon as we had the kid, like he said before they had the kid, she listened to her. And as soon as they had the kid, she was like, she didn't listen to anything he said. Nothing. And now.
Exactly.
Now, with that being said, like, okay, now now you have to understand, I don't have children, so I'm speaking out of I'll be honest with you, I'm speaking out of my fucking ass. I don't have kids, but I'm speaking from what I see that happens and what usually happens in the world, and I'm also cross-referencing that with what I do know about with dealing with bitches. All right. And I'll even be a step deeper, closer to you. I'm cross-referencing this with my brother who had kids with a woman. I don't know how to say this nicely, but as soon as she sees you care too much, that's when either she's going to just completely ignore you, disregard you, or walk all over you, man. Like, it's much easier for me to say it because I don't have kids. It's easy for me to say it because I don't have children. It's so fucking easy for me to, because at this point I'm talking shit, all right? Because I don't have kids and I hate talking shit. But this is the reality, man. As a man, you always have to be ready to not see her again. You always have to have that in you.
I think that she actually knows that I'm that type of guy because honestly, I haven't gone to. So I was on your YouTube earlier. I go by reality on YouTube just because I'm trying to stay low key on there. But
right on.
And like that was what I was saying. Like the straight up, she told me yesterday about her ex. Like she became the leader. She said he was crying. Basically, he was being a bitch, and she had to like. So I feel like that she was used to. I feel like that I don't even like saying alpha and stuff. I feel like I'm the biggest like. I'm the most in charge person she's ever been with. But I think that she really likes being under somebody that she can let be, because she never even tried to like second guess me. Like she might have, I'm sure she thinks about it. Like she might think about it to herself, but she'll never come to me. Not yet. She won't come to me and be like, hey, And I think it's kind of in her. Like she's from Mexico, and she came out here when she was a teenager. So she came from a very like humble type of background. She got a family and they have like the structure in place. So I think it's like in her, like she won't know what to do with that type of fucking leadership in a way. Sometimes she'll always
Wait, it
now
froze
she's
up.
about 23 now.
It froze up. Yeah, my internet I think that was on my end. My bad. It says the internet connection is unstable. If I cut out on you, I apologize, man. It's definitely not me. I don't know what's going on with my internet right now. But can you repeat the last sentence? Because I missed that whole part. Oh,
I said that she always defers to me. And also, like, I'm older. Like I'm 30. She was about 21 when we first started talking. About 23 now.
Okay.
So, but I'm just saying, like it's like in her. I've been around her family. I've seen how they interact. Like she got 3 sisters, and the dad is like the head. They clean up and do all this stuff. The dad's sitting there. They bring him a beer. Like it's like in her to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she was raised.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why I'm thinking like I probably could have a kid with her and it'd be, but I know it could switch up at any moment. I'm just trying to think about how I can maintain this type of, not gonna say control, but just, it's a good thing right now. Like she happy, I'm cool, I'm chilling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I am thinking about, because I always want, that's the thing with the red pill stuff. Like I know it, I've been with plenty of women and that's cool. But I always do want kids in the back of my mind. I'm like, shit, I still want kids.
Sure.
I'm gonna have to deal with these bitches at some point.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I always had I always had that thought in the back of my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of at that point, just wondering like how that would change dynamics. I know it will, but that was pretty much my call.
Yeah, man. Like, okay, like I said, I don't have kids, so I'll be the first to say I am not the best. I'm not the 100% best person to talk to. I'll admit to that right off the bat. Right. So I can only speak from what I watched, family members, friends go through, and like I said in a video a while back, if you look back at all the people who had kids. And how the baby mother treated the father after they had the kid, usually the baby daddy who wanted to be involved, who was like hyper active in it, the woman completely ran over that motherfucker. She doesn't give a fuck about him in court. She doesn't give a fuck about him in life. She will run the fuck. Now, on the flip side, the one that the woman always cared about was the man that she wasn't 100% sure would still be there. Or if he came around, if he'd stay around. That woman will work 3 full-time jobs in case he comes back.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that shit?
Yeah, that's pretty much how I am with my girl. Like my girl knows for a fact that I would just, or at least she thinks it in her mind that I could leave her. And she knows that other girls like me usually, like we'll go out, people will be looking, or she knows how I interact with people. I know people, I talk to people, she sees that. But she knows that I could like straight up just be like this and I wouldn't, she thinks I wouldn't feel any type of way about it. So that's why she's hella, like she opens her wallet for me, even though I make more money, I'm stable, but she just opens her wallet for no reason. I don't ever ask her for money, but she just like, here, I get you this, I get you that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My question with that type of stuff is like, do you think she's doing this stuff to try to get me to, like kind of gaming me in a way also? Or is that just how some women operate?
To be real with you, I'm in that same boat. And the reality is you can never, as a man, you can never really know, man.
Exactly, yeah.
Because again, women learn that interpersonal manipulation. Like, woman's dream after she hits about 5 or 6 is the how to get people to do shit, how to manipulate men. She's learned that shit from movies, son, when she's fucking 5. You think when she's watching fucking movies, you think she's not paying attention to that princess and how she got that prince to come fuck her and all that? You think she's not paying? She's paying attention to all that shit. They're getting an education in it from fucking 5 years old. When they get them little dolls.
Back in the time.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was saying, because like back in the times when I was just smashing her, I would hit her up like maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And she would just start doing stuff to like try to stand, because she knew, fuck.
I see.
Okay.
You good.
Is it on?
Yeah, right. I can see.
She knew, like, she kind of knew I had other girls. So she would try to I feel like she was doing this stuff to try to like stand out. Like she knew she was competing in a way. Mm-hmm. And she still feels like it even though we're in a relationship. She still feels, so I'm trying to keep her in that type of mode. Cause she happy with it. I mean, we good, like for now. But it's all about trying to maintain it or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I know adding the kids in, that's gonna add a whole bunch more time. Cause I'm good with the relationship part. Like I got that down packed pretty much. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As far as like She know I got 1 foot out, 1 foot in. She always hit me up. She's showing me all the love, pretty much. She's the one, you know, bringing all that
food. Yep, like I got
but
right
yeah,
here.
like you said,
this is my cooked food right here from my girl.
yeah. See,
it's sitting right
that's
there.
What I'm saying. Yeah. It's like that type of deal. But like you said, you'll never know if it's like actually genuine or like straight up like I just want to get him to do what I want. Exactly. So I'm gonna do this because I know he'll like it.
Exactly. Yeah. See, these are the troubles that men live with. Because don't get me wrong, women live with that too. For when it's a guy who they want, you know, they never know if they get. This is how women works. You know, they never know if the guy's gonna stay around. But it's usually for some silly, insignificant shit. But for men, we have to deal the bigger burden of it. You know. This woman can always flip her script because she got to talking to her friend, and now my daughter is now being raised by a drug dealer. After, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to deal with all that shit. You see, we have to deal with all that we have the much bigger burden in it. Women don't have. Women, they just in the West, they just live willy-nilly. And the government's gonna come put food in my refrigerator. I don't care. The government's gonna they don't care. The government's gonna wipe their fucking ass. We have that integrity. We have that character, that moral to say, well, I don't. Well, we don't want our kids being raised by some dude. We don't know who this motherfucker is. We don't know what the fuck he's doing. You know, he could. We don't know. We don't know. So to answer your question,
but they won't.
What's up? Go ahead.
Go. I'm sorry. No.
To answer your question, man, like as men, like we have to always live in this state of being able to let go of real shit. Women live in a state of having to let go, but it's usually some temporary, shit of non-importance. Men, we have to live in that state of letting go of real shit that's actually going to matter, for either survival or the future of this motherfucker.
Right, exactly. Because I'm gonna take that shit serious. Like, I take it serious. But I do see countless women that I went to school with, whatever. They just having babies, not giving a fuck about shit. Like, it's wild. Like, they be smashing the dude on the bed, the baby over there. Like, yeah. But also, like, her sister has baby. My girl always watches them and shit while her sister out there. Her sister's kind of like out there. And she'd watch her little nephews while her sister going out there. And she always be telling me how she don't like that shit. So I'm like, that's something. Also, she not on IG. Like, she not on social medias.
That's good. That's a great sign. That's a great sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that she's not.
She don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah. That's a great sign.
Yeah. So I'm like, she decent. I mean, but it's always a gamble regardless. So.
Yeah, because at any time that she can click on and get to talking to her female friends at the hairdresser or whatever the fuck, and next thing you know, you walk in there thinking everything's cool, and they done talked about you like a dog for the last 2.5 hours, and then you walk in there, kind of, in a certain mood because she did something that wasn't cool at home, and now you automatically are seen as the creep. When when you walk in there, and women, when women feel that when one woman feels you a creep, they all gonna follow that shit, and next thing you know, you gonna be the creep. In 5 minutes, you gonna be the creep, and that's it. And then
that's literally what happened with her sister's ex. They was talking about that shit. Like, her sister was calling the dude a creep while she was with him, and the whole family thought he was a creep after that. Like, it was like. Her sister was talking shit about the dude while they were still together. It was just, this was weird, shit like that. And yeah, it could be happening. But I am the type to I don't really give a fuck, but I will give a fuck if kids get involved, child support. That's when I got to give a fuck. But really, relationship type shit, I don't give a fuck. Like, she could leave me, she could do whatever. I'll still be good, probably better. But I'm not like, I think that's one thing that keeps her like, she know I don't really give a fuck. Like, genuinely, I don't. It's like,
I would say, man, yeah. Okay, does she know that you feel like this?
I think she just know about the way I am with her. Like, she know I do nice things for her, She does things for me.
Mm-hmm.
When we're together, like, yeah, I feel like she does know that I would dip.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she be thinking that. So she was like gaining weight. She was like, "Is this like the highest weight I could get to before you leave me?" She said some shit like that.
Yep. My girl's gaining weight too.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll be real with you. My girl's gaining weight too. And to be honest with you, it was my fault. I blame. Like I take the blame for that because I kept buying her Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah, I kept buying her Haagen-Dazs. So like I blame myself.
Yeah.
She's gaining weight. So every time we go out, she's like conscious. She tries to cover up and wrap shit up. Like she still ain't fat, but you know what I'm saying. She's gaining weight now. Yeah, but I take blame honestly because like I said, I kept buying her Haagen-Dazs and kept expecting her to eat the shit. So I take blame. But I get where you coming from. Yeah, when they start gaining weight, like see, women know. Like, but where I'm going with this is women know. They always know that social status, where they fit in, blah, blah, blah. How do I better myself, in that social status shit. But when it comes to this topic of potentially impregnating this woman, okay, because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Next time you see her, you gonna end up cuddling with her. I do it too, man. The bed's like right next to me. You probably can't see it, from this video. The bed's like literally right, right? And you gonna lay with her, you cuddle with her, and these thoughts gonna run through your head. See, this is the burden that we have to live with as men. You always remember this: when you feel too happy, that's when you get ready to get fucked over, and that's a shitty reality to realize as a man. But when you get too happy, when you start getting too happy, that's a signal you getting ready to get fucked over because you too happy. You too comfortable.
Yeah. I think Patrice said some shit like that. Like, it's like, I got your ass now. Like, at that point, they're just going to think, like, I got him. I got him right where I want him now. Mm-hmm. Like,
so you,
yeah, you're right. It's like, because I had relationships like that before when I did that. Like, I always start off, boom, I'm good. And then she started acting crazy, but it's because I got too happy, I guess. Oh. And now she acting crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what every man got that.
Yeah. Because it's a constant thing we have to fight. And I'll be real with you. I'm gonna let you because I got to pee again. I've been drinking too much beer. I done finished this whole
it's all good
fucking thing of beer. But what
is that, man? Shit.
Because
I got to come to check too, man. Shit.
Yeah, come on. Oh yeah, I don't know if you're watching earlier, but there's another watcher. He flew here. He's here now. He's about 20 minutes away from. I'm not gonna say his name. Huh? You were listening to that? Can you hear me?
No. I was listening earlier, but I was trying to get in the stream, so it wasn't even showing me video for some reason.
Oh, yeah, because I did have a technical difficulty. The Wi-Fi my Wi-Fi here is just like randomly just shut off. It was just gone. And I was in the middle of another call. It was really awkward, man.
Yeah.
But,
I got to get out there, though. I got to see what that shit's about, man.
Yeah, what?
The motherfucking Broncos and shit.
Yeah, man. I took him. As soon as I met him, I don't know if he feels comfortable talking because, like I said, people they got their lives and like I said, I can see you, but they can't. They can't see you. I'm real strict about that confidentiality because the internet does not play. As soon as you get out there,
so I can't be seen, right?
No. They can't see you. They can just see me on full screen. Now I'm getting ready to switch back to like me and just YouTube. I don't even have this in the program to where it will like lock on to this window where they can see you. It's not even in there at all. So because I don't play with that shit because the internet does not play at all. But but the dude here, he's a watchman. He came here. We caught up. Actually, he caught me right when I was coming out this cathedral. He caught me because I was supposed to meet him at this burger joint. So we caught up, got a burger talk. I said, look, the first thing we gotta do is get you a SIM card for your phone because he ain't have a SIM card here. He ain't had no data or nothing. So I said, look, first thing we gotta do, I'm gonna take you to the mall. We're gonna get you a SIM card, and I'm gonna take you to a brothel. And we did that. Took him to the brothel. Man, the bitches was like the bitches you see on they don't do that whole ass injection shit here, but the bitches are like legit, right? Legit.
Yeah. I already know, cause I done some traveling, just like only like Japan, Korea, but that ain't even.
You stationed out there?
It was something like that, but not.
Wait, hold on. Did my Wi-Fi cut out? It broke off. My bad. The internet connection fucked up. My bad. Well, you were you stationed out there?
Yeah, for a minute. I was out there for about a year. So why not? But I seen like shit overseas that which made me have a whole different perspective. Like you said, like the Western, you come back to your states, it's like fuck, I can't even tolerate these bitches. Like this shit's annoying.
Yeah. It's all. But hey, man, I'm gonna go pee real fast. I'm gonna go to commercial break again. I don't know. You want to just like cut it off there, or you want to like you got something else that you want to talk about, or what's up?
Yeah. No, we good, man. I appreciate you.
Okay, yeah, I gotta pee, man. I've been drinking too much beer. My bad, but it was great talking to you. Brother. You was a great conversation. Call back anytime, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Right on. I'll see you later, man. Bye. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to go to commercial break, and I'll be right back.
Ooh, girl, I am rich and I am sexy. Don't you want to be like me and have rich men want to fuck you too? Well, stay tuned. Hi, my name is Jamilia Musayayaba, and I can teach you how to have rich men want to fuck you too. Are you ratchet as fuck? Do you stink? Do you smell bad? Are you bad at dressing? Well, pay attention to my quick and easy steps on how to get men, rich men that is, to fuck you, or at minimum, buy you shit. Ooh, girl, I am rich and I am sexy. Don't you want to be like me and have rich men want to fuck you too? Well, stay tuned. Hi, my name is Jamilia Musayayaba, and I can teach you how to have rich men want to fuck you too. Are you ratchet as fuck? Do you stink? Do you smell bad? Are you bad at dressing? Well, pay attention to my quick and easy steps on how to get men, rich men that is, to fuck you, or at minimum, buy you shit. Ooh, girl, I am rich and I am sexy. Don't you want to be like me and have rich men want to fuck you too? Well, stay tuned. Hi, my name is Jamilia Musayayaba, and I can teach you how to have rich men want to fuck you too. Are you ratchet as fuck? Do you stink? Do you smell bad? Are you bad at dressing? Well, pay attention to my quick and easy steps on how to get men, rich men that is, to fuck you, or at minimum, buy you shit. Ooh, girl, I am rich and I am sexy. Don't you want to be like me and have rich men want to fuck you too? Well, stay tuned. Hi, my name is Jamilia Musayayaba, and I can teach you how to have rich men want to fuck you too. Are you ratchet as fuck? Do you stink? Do you smell bad? Are you bad at dressing? Well, pay attention to my quick and easy steps on how to get men, rich men that is, to fuck you, or at minimum, buy you shit.
Hey, that shit. I love that shit. Like I said, I didn't think people would find that funny, man. I found it funny, so I posted that shit. Cause I got another one coming up. Is this girl who sells sells Ferraris. I was gonna make a video about that shit. It was in talking about because I thought that shit was hilarious. And be like, like average bitch trying to sell Ferraris. Bitch don't know what a Ferrari is. She know that shit look a little cool and can drive fast. That's about all she knows. He said never gets old though. Yeah, man. Well, I really meant by co-signing decent women advocate for women with bad behavior or make bad decisions, i.e. 5 kids, overweight. Yeah. Hey, how's the COVID situation over there? Chris, the COVID situation over here is not, well, I would say it's not bad, but I also don't, live in a hospital or anything. So I'm not really the best person to ask. But I remember right before COVID happened, things was getting kind of crazy. Because I swear every time I would go to the center, people would always be, passing out or some crazy shit like that. and it was an ambulance up and down the street. But since then, I haven't noticed anything. Hey, Mark Kroll, how's it going? What's up, AD? How's it going, man? But the COVID situation, as far as I know, it's not, anything too crazy. But yeah. So I'm going to go back over these last 3 because it's 11:30 p.m. where I am now. You guys seen this channel called Red Pill Exposed? Oh, I don't know. I never heard of that. Curaido. I remember you. I still can't pronounce that name. Yo, AD, did you see the Brittany Renner ad where she's doing a strip show right after dumping PJ Washington? Are you serious? Damn, that's crazy, man. Like, that's what he asked for. I can't be mad about it. He asked for that shit. Like, he asked for that. Where's the number to call in? It's in my Patreon. It's a link. It's a link I post in Patreon. Simplify, I'm happy you're doing well. Thanks, McAllen Smithsonian. Even though, hey, I appreciate it, but man, like I did the Marines, but I don't view myself as a Marine. But I appreciate it, man. Yo, AD, I'm a 22-year-old struggling and living with mama. I'm trying to move out. Any advice? Where are you in the world, Keenan? I guess you pronounce it Keenan. Where are you living in the world? On her Instagram page? That's insane. Oh, that's crazy. I'm just gonna type in Brittany Renner and see what I find. How do you even spell that shit? Brit. Bundle of Brittany, is this her? Oh, I see a horse. Oh. I'll be in your city this Friday. Playhouse. Bruh. That's what y'all talking about? That's what you talking about, Kay? She is already out there tricking that fast. She got him. 37,000. Hey, she'll do anything for them 37,000 likes. Liked by somebody and 37,000 others. Phoenix, Arizona, girl. As somebody posted, she's back. Fire. Oh man, that's unbelievable. It wasn't unbelievable. It's sad. I say that. The bitches getting that attention. Girl, I need that attention. That's sad. Yeah, I'm reading the comments is off the chain. I just know PJ coughing up blood. Prayer for PJ. Free PJ. I'm praying for PJ. I guess PJ got the sun tonight. I pray for my man PJ. He's a good guy. Ain't no way. Damn, back to work, huh? She's back to the streets. Brittany Runner. They roasted. Yo, they roasted Peach. Peach is gonna get roasted for life. He gonna get roasted for life. PJ really got played. Prayers for PJ. Free PJ. Congratulations on your new 18-year contract. I'm only going if PJ gonna be there. PJ coming up. Peach got more advertisement than this bitch do. She's outside. Yay. This. Somebody just wrote, "You have a kid." It had 38 replies. What's these replies? These hoes don't care, man. Damn, she can. And you know what? Bitches don't care. This is why I try to tell y'all. Bitches don't care about. Bitches don't care about morals. They don't care about character. What they care about? Attention. She got that attention. She's got attention. So what if they all negative comments? I got 5,000 of them, girl. Attention. This is sick. She's different. Prayers for PJ. Justice for PJ. Back to the streets. Like da diddy da da. You're one of those women mothers tell their sons to look out for. Thumbs down. Does anyone else feel scammed? It's weird that this is the kind of mom she wants to be. Get canned up. They are roasting this bitch. And like I said, again, she don't care. Because you know what she cares about? Getting that attention. Getting them comments racked up. She has 2,500 comments on this post. And that's all she cares about, is that she's getting attention. All she cares about is that somebody took the time out to write some shit on here. This bitch is fucking trash. But she looks good, so people gonna fuck with her. Let's see what's going on. Sup, AD. Any tips? Oh, wait, I got a caller. My bad. I got you, K. My bad. Oh, Kate, I don't know if you can hear me. Okay, it says your audio didn't connect, Kate. So I'm going to read this comment. The Mario Man says, any tips to help keep frame within approaching a new girl for the first time in conversation? The Mario Man, say the most ridiculous, embarrassing shit with a straight face. That's what I'm going to tell you. Say the most embarrassing shit with the most embarrassing, funny shit with a straight face. And then at the last minute, just laugh and be like, I'm just playing, y'all. Damn, Brittany Renner, she out here. This hoe is tricky. She don't care. Because she getting that attention. Yeah, I can see you, Kay. I can't, hold on. Let me see if I can write you. Because there's a way I could, like, you can, like, text motherfuckers in this motherfucker. But I don't know. It says cure raised hand. Cure. Oh, wait. Hang on. So I just asked to start video. But don't worry about it. I can see you. It might be on my end. Let me see if I can fix this. I don't know how to fix it. Oh, my bad. I just lowered hand. I don't know what lowered hand means. But I'm still here with you, B. K. I'm still here. Oh, shit, he hung up. My bad. It probably made. That's Zoom, man. I'm going to figure out Discord, because Discord is definitely much easier to deal with. It's definitely much easier. I'm willing to bet. Oh, wait, here we are. So it says, K is connecting audio, can't hear you yet. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Audio. So K, it says you did not connect audio. It might be an issue with the phone. Like I said, this is Zoom, man. I'm gonna just switch to Discord next time for sure. Oh wait, hang on. I can see you, but I can't hear you. I can't you can hear me? No. Fuck, what I don't know, man. This shit is rename edit profile picture. I don't want to do that. How do we chat? Stop video. I want to stop video. Make host. Rename. Put in waiting room. Remove. I don't want to do any of that. Participants. Chat. Yo, man, what is this Zoom shit, man? I cannot figure this shit out. I don't want to do any of that. Yeah, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Yeah, I can see you, man, but I can't hear you. My bad. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I want to put, hold on, we'll try this. Yeah, I don't know. Let's say, sorry for technical difficulties. Oh, the time's running out again, man. I got 10 minutes. Time's running out again. I got 10 minutes, and I don't know how to fix this shit. Maybe, hey, check to see if you're muted, Kay. Check to see if you're muted. Because I just asked you to unmute just in case. Because the thing is, okay, on my screen, I can see a microphone next to my name. I'll say, okay, he hung up. Okay. Right? Yeah, because I got about 10 minutes left on this Zoom call. But anyway. Yeah, it's just dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. Zoom is weird. Zoom is really on its own program. Like, I'm going to switch to Discord definitely by the next live stream. I'm going to look into it and just switch to that. No one ever taught me about credit, and at most times I'm afraid I'm going to be 30 living at home with mama. Well, Kenyon, I'm going to tell you, man. Well, credit's only going to matter if you're trying to get into a real nice area for the most part. Because a lot of those places, they don't care as long as you just pay rent. Okay? They're not going to care about all that. But say, because you say you 20, 22, you 22, because I remember you earlier. You 22. Hey man, we got just to let you know, we got 8 minutes on this time left. So if it cuts off, it wasn't me.
All right, go. How's it going, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm chilling, man. What's going on with you?
No, I'm just pretty good. Hey, it's nice to. I'm on your Patreon, so I'm subscribed to your Patreon. So I love your videos and the knowledge you're giving off, man. You're hilarious, man.
Thanks. Thanks. I appreciate it. How's things where you are? You in the U.S.?
Hey, man. Yeah, I'm in the U.S. I'm in Florida, man. So this whole COVID shit is just we getting the worst of this down here.
Oh yeah. Tell me about the Florida situation, man. Because I was in Jacksonville about 2 or 3 years ago. I liked it. But it wasn't what I thought. Maybe I was in a bad area. I don't say a bad area, but I wasn't by the beach or anything like that.
But yeah, I think you're pretty spot on. I mean, Florida's, you got the beaches and stuff, but yeah, but anywhere in the U.S., it's just like, especially the whole data scene, it's all, yeah, it's a whole nother level of entitlement over here. That's especially in Florida, like in Miami. Mm-hmm. I'm in the Miami area, so I'm. But I had a question about, especially, I remember your videos, probably you did last year about red pill and race.
Okay.
Man, I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with that a lot, man. Your video, especially yours and King Rich about race. I'm especially dealing with dating women at other, especially white women, pretty much. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I was with one girl. Her father just blatantly against her dating, especially black men, but pretty much anybody outside her race. Okay. And I'm dealing with that heavy now, especially deal with it a lot, especially it's not their friends against it, especially their parents against it. And I was wondering, should I just
move to like an urban area, just.
Okay. So okay. Yeah. So it sounds like you have a preference for white girls.
I wouldn't say preference, but it's just like I live in an area where it's just like the majority. I say like 85% white women pretty much here.
Okay. Right on. Well, okay, and when I say that, I didn't mean to like sound like I was in any kind of way like in a negative light, whatever the fuck. Because I'll be honest with you, because I grew up like I naturally had like a preference for white girls. There were some black girls I had girlfriends. Don't get me wrong. Like one of the prettiest girlfriends I ever had was a black girl, but I on average I won't prefer a black girl. It's just the reality, man. And motherfuckers might hate me to say that, but that's the truth. Fuck it. But so yeah, so you're in Miami, you're in the area. Okay, so that is a scenario in a state or in an area like that, which I don't even know what area you're from, but the fact that you're just in that state, there's always some, to her parents' eyes, there's always going to be somebody who's better than you, right? Always. Unless you're LeBron James, you're just not gonna beat that shit. Like, cause we the average. Yeah, man. I mean, from what I can tell, like, the average guy in relation to LeBron James, we're average guys.
Yeah.
In your scenario, if your preference was dating white girls, I would highly recommend you just say fuck it and just move to Europe. If that was your preference.
Yeah, a woman that's not overweight. That's my only preference, but shit, man, you can't.
Well, you're in America,
US, so that's
yeah,
America. So I'm just it's a crapshoot on that one.
Yeah. In America, you got and we got about a little over 3 minutes left. In America, man, the thing is, because the math will tell you, out of every 10, at least 6 of them are going to be fat. Okay? At least. And then on top of that, you count out the ones who are 80, 90 years old, count out the ones who are 70 years old, count out the ones who are 60 years old, and then you deduce further which ones have 5 kids, which ones have drug problems, which one are just insane, and by the time you take that all the way down to the real core, you're left with 0.4 women out of 10 who are acceptable to a self-respecting man. You see, the odds are
Sorry, you go ahead.
Well, the odds are just the odds are severely against your favor. So that's why in America, I say it's on the channel all the time. When you're in the U.S., man, if a woman is just physically healthy and took a bath, she's at minimum a 7 just because of that. She can be ugly in the face.
Yeah.
But if she can put on a tight pair of jeans with, nice looking legs, that's it. She's automatically a 7. Easy, at minimum. You come over here to Europe.
That's true, yeah. Especially.
Huh?
So that's true. That's true.
You come over here to Europe and you come over here and you leave that U.S. and from what I'm hearing now, Canada, you leave those areas and you get out, to other places where, they're in better shape. Your mind is going to be blown for at least the first 24 hours because you're not used to seeing that. You're not used to seeing the average woman be of healthy weight. We're not used to seeing that.
That's so true. And the ones I track now, because I just turned 29 back in May, and so now I get a lot of women, a lot of single mothers, and then you already know you got the stereotypes, especially black men with the big fat white women. So you got them.
Yeah.
Always, yep. It's either one of those two, single moms or the fat white women, or a combination of both.
Fat white women, single mothers, yeah. Yeah, see, because, man, that's you're a victim of where you're. See, this is what is hard for American men to see, especially if the American man has never left the U.S. You're a victim of where you live, of that country. We got about a minute and 10 seconds left. Just to let you know. So if this cuts off, I'll just reopen it. I'll just send another link out on Patreon. You can call back. Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
But yeah, man, you're a victim of where it's not. I want to tell you honestly, man. On a personal level, on a deep personal level, the problem is not you. Okay, the problem is where you're at. Trust me on this. Yeah, I guarantee you. We got less than a minute left. You fly to Germany. You go to Germany and go out to some clubs. You gonna have some of the baddest bitches you ever met in your life coming up and trying to take you home. American men, we can't even understand that. So I don't want this to cut off in mid conversation. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let you go because I don't want this to cut off while I'm talking to you. So I'm gonna put another link up, okay?
I appreciate it.
Okay, I'll let you go, man. Bye. Okay, so yeah. That was... All my callers are always great, man. All my callers are great. Everybody who's ever called into the channel has done an excellent fucking job. I'm trying to set up another Zoom another Zoom meeting right now. So host a meeting. Allow blah 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 blah. Connecting. Invite. Copy invitation. I can't see. Okay. Posting it now. New call in link. I post about 50 of these every video. I'm just gonna switch to Discord, man. This is ridiculous. Zoom needs to get their shit together. There. Published on Patreon. There we go. So I keep an eye out on my Zoom. I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you have an iPad and a MacBook, you can set it like the MacBook has this option. It says switch to iPad, so you can use your iPad. So you go ahead. I'll switch it so you guys can see. Well, I'll show you so you guys can see. But this is my iPad, and I'm using this as a second monitor. That's gangster. Okay, we got a caller. Kate. It says connecting audio. You go. Can you hear me? I got you.
Yeah. Can you hear me good?
Yeah. What happened? What was the problem?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But what I did is I just switched on iPhone and everything went better. Let me turn on the light a little bit more so maybe you can see me. Yeah, all good. How you doing, man? All good?
Yeah, man. It's almost midnight here. Well, no, where you at? You say you in the UK, right? So it's about 11 there.
Yeah, I'm in London. Yeah, man. Just finished some food. About to do some night hobbies and stuff, getting going. So yeah, man. Just living. But I wanted to show you that link. Did you see the Britney Renner kind of thing? That's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. I got her on my Instagram now. She walking on a horse. But yeah, that's this was it this one?
Bro, bro, back to stripping and everything, man. That's crazy.
PJ.
That's insane. And do you know the funny thing is? It happened so fast. Because this happened, the pregnancy was less than a year ago. Like, give it a month, dump the guy straight back to the streets. That's like straight scam. This is insane. Usually, like when you notice, like the women wait for like 4 or 5 years, maybe 2, 3. She didn't even wait. Just as soon as the kid was out, bam.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's straight finesse.
Yeah, because some women will at least try to pretend like they're, going to be decent. They'll at least give it the effort of trying for a year or two to pretend like they're this princess that they see in the movie. Some shit. They'll try, but yeah, that's really fast for her to just plop out a baby that quick and be stripping that fast.
That kid is like a month or something like that. That's insane. That's crazy. That's crazy. But well, yo, she did say it though. She did say she was gonna do it though. She did say she was gonna do it.
She said she was gonna do it.
And you know what? Yeah, man. I mean, in a YouTube video, she said, if you want to get a check, get an NBA player. They're really stupid and they never use condoms. She said that 3 years ago in a video. So that's insane. But do you know the one thing? There's one thing that came to my mind. You know, usually, when bad things like this happen, women say, "Oh, it's just the bad women." You know, usually they just say it's just the bad women because I think these things are happening so often and much more that guys just getting put off by relationships, marriage, all that kind of stuff, right? Mm. But I noticed that the good women don't even call this out. They just keep quiet.
Well, okay, well, yeah.
But you know, when a guy acts bad, other men call it out, but the good women, so-called good women, they just keep quiet.
Yeah, because the good women are not gonna bring it up a lot because it was okay. Because it kind of fits into that theory, in my opinion, at least, is it fits into that theory of birds of a feather flock together. So like when the women are good and decent, you know, that they're succeeding as actual women, they're not trying to associate with these hussies, with the hussies. They're not trying to be known, to be seen with them, heard about them, talk about them. Because see, when women are still succeeding as actual women, in this context, in my opinion, she's going to be more afraid she's afraid of these hussies for going ghetto and loud and wanting to fight them if they hear them talk about them. So like the good women, they're not going to talk about them like that. They're not going to be out there, what the fuck this bitch out here sucking dick for child support money? No, they ain't going to do that. Because like I said, see, the women who are succeeding, in my opinion at least, and I want to hear your opinion on it too, but my opinion is once they're winning as women, they're not going to be out here, you know, they don't want to do anything that's going to put them in the same boat with these women, with these Brittany Renner's hussies. What do you think?
I'll tell you one thing, I think, which I've not started noticing. Maybe you must have noticed it too. You know, the red pill, since it's going quite mainstream, right? It's going very mainstream. And a lot of friends are watching, a lot of my friends are watching red pill content. My friend here, he's watching red pill content because I put it on the TV all the time. And I've noticed a lot of women are starting to go in the comment sections and say, not all the women are like this. It's getting harder for us. It's putting the women, it's putting the men off. All these things, right? Mm. So I think that, you're right. The ones that are winning, they don't care. They don't even know what red pill is. They don't care. But I'm starting to think that the ones maybe 27, 28, who are now starting to realize what's going on, they're starting to feel the panic because I don't think people are comprehending the magnitude of where we really are right now in society. Like a lot of guys are checking out, man. It's crazy. Mm. So I think they don't care, the young ones, but now the older ones are starting to care more. I don't know what you think about that. But I've noticed a lot of women in those comment sections now saying, "Oh, these women are ruining it for us and everything."
Yeah. Okay. I think, well, from my opinion on this is, woman is always red-pilled, but I think the cause for concern is men now know it and are now communicating our skills. I think that's the cause for concern with women. Okay, now with that being said, there's some women who are the Brittany Renner hussies. There are hussies like Brittany Renner. They're out there just trying to suck dick for a retirement plan. We have hussies like that, and then we have other women who they naturally believe. Okay, they naturally accept and can sustain believing in a man. So they're the ones saying, "Oh, they're ruining for us," blah blah blah. See, all women are red pilled because they learn, in my opinion, they all learn it from a very young age. The thing is that the cause for concern is, men found out. See, we were never supposed to become that smart. Like I said in that one video about the girl who figured out the Reddit pages, men were never supposed to, we were never supposed to sit up here and talk to each other, compare and contrast, cross-reference. We were never, see, women always had this right. When you go into any gas station, any grocery store, any bookstore, you will always find amounts of books that are geared toward teaching women what to do with men. You will find endless amounts of that shit. But see, men, we were never supposed to be allowed to do this. So women always figure, oh yeah, I'll get him. I'll just go read a book on him. Women always had that. So now, in my opinion, the cause for concern is, what's a Ordinary Snowflake? That was the one who did that. Ordinary Snowflake went, guys are actually talking now. They're communicating. They're learning our tactics and they're communicating. What are we gonna do? That's my opinion.
I definitely think that, and I don't know what the future's holding, but I see something so drastic because I think I come from like a stable parent family. My parents both married 20, 30 years. Both immigrants. So all the people around us, all came from stable families. Both parents married and such like that. But if I'm of the mindset that I'm never, ever, ever going to get married at all. And some of my friends are like that too. And you're starting to notice that, because I'm 24, and I'm starting to notice that in guys my age, not the ones that come from broken homes, the ones that come from stable families. Okay. So I'm just wondering where this is going to be, because I'm in my age right now, the girls are in their prime time right now, 24, 21, 22, 23, 24. They're in prime time. So I'm just wondering where all this is going to go. Because the only ones that know that men have figured out are the older ones. So I don't know where this is going, because I'm ever, there's no question about it whatsoever. I'm never getting married. There's no brainer. Nothing can change my mind. So if I'm like this and many other guys are like this, I'm wondering, where is this going? Because, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And honestly, man, I can't, I'm with you on that, because I don't know. I can't give an honest answer on that, because who could have predicted the iPhone? Who could have predicted 20 years ago? Who would have predicted that you can have a full computer in your pocket that can tell you exact directions on where to walk in the city? To be honest, I don't know too. I can't give an honest answer on that. You never know.
And but it's just insane, because a while ago when people said, people will say she go get a dog and die alone, that kind of thing, right? I never used to believe it, because I'm like, how's a woman gonna get a dog and die alone? Like I don't believe that. It doesn't really register with me. It doesn't make sense to me, because they can get anyone, even the oldest busted one. But now it's kind of been like, maybe that is true. Maybe that is true, because I don't see, because people say like this hitting the wall, busted and stuff like that, but I don't see it in my daily life. I don't see it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong places, but I don't know. Do you see it?
Well, okay. Give me more a more definition on it. Give me a deeper definition. See it.
So people say like old women living alone, busted, and just rejected by men, leftover women and such. I don't really see that.
Leftover women.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong places. But all this die alone, they would die alone and all this. I don't see it.
Okay, yeah. Because you're looking at it as a man. That's why. Okay, if I understand correctly, you don't see woman dying alone. Am I correct? Understanding?
Nah.
You don't see it.
Yeah, and all this like stepmom and stuff like that. I I see stepmoms getting guys to look after the kids, and girls being careless, being single moms and getting guys.
Because you're looking at it as a man. That's why. Okay, because you're looking at it as a man. Meaning, see, men, we value anything we can get. Whereas woman, she's automatically going to get something. Her value is now in, is it exactly what I want to get? So, but here's the thing: when a woman starts to age, well, she just can't get exactly. She'll come to a conclusion at some point that she can't get exactly what she wants. So guess what? She has to settle. And the worst thing for a woman to ever do is settle. Settling for a woman. Now, settling for a woman is the equivalent of dying alone to a man. Because she didn't really want to be around this motherfucker. Now, he's paying her bills. He's taking care of her kids. But she really don't want to be around. She really wants that other. She really wants that other dude. She don't want him. See, to a woman, you gotta like see, her lowest point is to always be wanted by somebody. So she's so used to that when she ages that now her importance is not to find somebody, but to find that person she can pick from that she wants. So when she gets that dude who's taking care of her and her kids, she don't want him, but that's the best she can do. And to that woman, that is the equivalent of dying alone to a man. So she's dying alone. She's dying alone. Trust me on that. That woman who's got that guy who's paying for her 3 kids and she's trying to pretend she likes him and she'll give him sex sometimes and pour his drink and all that. She'll do all that just to survive. But no, she's dying. Trust me on that. She is dying. She's just not. She's women. And to be real with you, I wanted to get on. I tried to call a woman who hired me about 7 years ago, and we would have these conversations in depth. And she told me how she would go on about how she would reject guys because she thought they were better than her. And it was just like I'm gonna get on the phone and talk to her, and record it and put it on the channel sometime soon. But anyway, that's enough of my rambling. What do you think about all that? If you could even remember, because I talk too fucking much sometimes.
No. I like it, man. I like listening to people. I think that So essentially, she just died alone in her mind, in her brain, essentially, not like in reality. Because there's someone there, there's someone looking after them. It's just whether you can accept it or not. And the thing is that, are they really settling though? They're busted. They're all them busted. But maybe I was also thinking that maybe it's because, like how you say like 80% of some men are invisible to women. Maybe those women are invisible to me. So maybe that's why I don't notice it. Who knows? But, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe they died alone and it's just a figurative, not literal term. Maybe in their brain. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But at the same time, I think that I don't know if you what you think about this, but I think that maybe that's now. But in the future, they probably will be really dying alone, because I don't know what you think, but I think that, I see this MGTOW, Red Pill channels, and they're doing crazy numbers, man. Crazy numbers. Like 100,000 views in like 2 days or something like that. And all these guys walking off, I'm done with it. Personally, I've checked out, I'm done, like doing anything serious. I'm all about abroad, traveling out. So maybe in the future, or maybe am I living in a little part of the internet that is painting my view of everything? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is these guys, all these guys saying they're walking away, hundreds of thousands, guys with 500k subs, 200k subs saying these things, and the comments are full of them. All these subreddits, all these places. Is it like a little piece of the internet, or is it like a real life? You get what I'm saying? Is it real? Because I don't see it, man. Because this at my job, 4 or 5 people have had weddings. There's been like 4 or 5 weddings this month. So I don't know. Am I living on the part of the internet that's tainting my worldview?
Okay. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because you see online hordes of guys saying they've checked out and they say that marriage levels are at a record low. Like in 150 years, marriage levels have never been this low. Yet I see people getting married left, right, and center.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The data doesn't match what I see. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, you want to know what that is? That is a part. Okay, one woman just wants to get married so she can run back and tell her friend she's married. That's about it. That's the whole reason why she wants it. Now, men feel like we need it because that's what movies always lead us to believe, that we should do whatever the woman wants, that we have to be worthy of her love and all this shit like that. Okay, when it comes to you say you're at work, people get married, there's 5 weddings this month, blah blah blah. And so it sounds like to me, and tell me if I'm incorrect, but it sounds like you're kind of questioning the MGTOW, checking out MGTOW red pill. Maybe you should, maybe it's not the. What do you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm questioning it because my friends say they about that. They watch these things. Because that's pretty much if you watch these, your friends, odds are your friends watch these things. Mm-hmm. All these people online, record numbers they see, 1 million. All these guys. Some even get 1 million subs. All these people say they're done. All these people say they're going abroad and all these things. But then when I look at real life, it doesn't really match up. So I'm questioning: is this real? Maybe it's only me that's doing this. That's why I'm questioning. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Now I want you to look at it like this. Pimps have always been, in context, the minority, right? Pimps.
Yeah.
Pimps have always been the minority. The guys who can think above women will always be in the minority in the real world. In the real world. Now, just like you looked up red pill MGTOW, you can also type in pimp, how to pimp, and you'll find, if you go to that world, you'll find, they got 100,000 views, 1 million views, blah, blah. It's the same thing. The internet is weird, man, with that shit. Like, so whatever you're into, you'll find like a whole group of people like that. But the real world, a lot of people, they're afraid to carry it out in the real world, for whatever reason. Not that they're, weak, but maybe, it'd come down to being weak. But maybe they're not like a truly weak person. It could be, maybe they feel pressure from their parents or pressure from here or there, whatever. But to answer your question, man, you as a man, the hardest thing for men even me sometimes, the hardest thing to remember is that women follow us. We don't follow them. So whatever you say, she stands back and at least hesitates and says, well, he might be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you say. Just because you are a man. For the same reason men do that with women. Oh, well, she's pretty, so she must be right. Women do that with men just for the fact that we're men. But men, we forget that shit, man. Because movies, music, media tells us, oh, well, she's pretty, I'll just give my life for her. I'll just give my life because she's pretty.
Yeah.
I'll cut off my arm to save her from getting a scratch on her knee, on her leg, because she's pretty. And we're trained, we're programmed for that shit, man. So to answer your question, no, it's not fake. But I tell you this, like a pimp, it's harder to find people who are like this. It's harder to find people who will openly talk about it in real life. I'll say that.
100%. I find also like well-to-do guys that have achieved something in life and success, they kind of think along these lines. Maybe it's a coincidence. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I definitely know one thing. It's that one thing I noticed. And I don't know if you know if it's happened to you. I've noticed that some guys, especially this happened with a work colleague of mine. He got engaged and everything, you know what I'm saying? But I think he did it just because he thought that it was just the right thing to do. And I told him, no, I'm never going to do that. And he asked me why. I said, yeah, I don't want to. I dumped my girlfriend. I just did what I wanted to do. I wanted to be free. And I could see in his eyes, he was kind of like doubting himself and be like, you know, like you said, he may be well done to being weak because I could feel the man inside wanting to be free. But I could see the fear. I don't know if you've noticed that kind of that. I think most men know, but they're too scared of, you know, they're too scared of just let it free. And like you said, one thing, you know, kind of like, you know, just being yourself and owning who you are. Like you said, with the hookers and all that kind of stuff. I told the chick, yeah, I was with loads in Brazil, a normal girl. And like you said, she didn't even care. She was like, wow, that's...
Oh, you told her. You told the girl that you fuck hookers?
Yeah.
Women don't care.
Yeah. I told her I went through a bender. I had like 22 weeks or something like that. She's like, yeah, that's right. Normal girl from just, you know, normal city. That's crazy. So I could feel many guys are just scared. Maybe, I don't know. Is it fear? I don't know what it is.
Well, yeah.
And before you know it, the world accepts you. You're scared to just be free and, you know.
The leap of faith.
Yeah, that.
The leap of faith. Yeah.
Yeah, the leap of faith. But the world accepts you. It's crazy. You know, many men you see, they want to be free and just let go, but they just get closed up. And I feel like, and then when you look at the older ones who are in the 40s and 50s, who are like the young ones now that are scared, you see the regret. They regret it, and they openly tell you they regret it. Yeah. And the women, you just like, I can be unapologetically me, and you don't even care at that point, and they just accept it. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think about that.
Honestly, man, I'm gonna let you go in a minute because I got another caller waiting. Easy, I see you, man. But yeah. See, and honestly, that is the core of where women really want men to, like, women want you to be the reality. Okay, the deeper reality is this, in my opinion. Women want you to be unapologetically you, whatever it is, they don't care. But now, once you add in, like, you know, the slightly higher steps of, what is this going to look like at my job and all this shit like that, like, that's all going to have an impact on it too. But for that individual, woman just wants the man to be comfortable and happy in himself being comfortable. You see, like
yeah.
So when I say, like, when guys ask what, and I always tell them, look, just be you. Now when I say be you, that's a bit complicated too with bitches, because bitches want to feel like you already, okay, woman wants to know that you already know who and what you are, and you're used to it, and almost like you're bored with it. Almost as if when woman wants you to be to the point where you're being yourself, but at the same time, you're also bored with it. You know yourself too well. You're bored. You can just let things go. You just don't care anymore. You're that comfortable. Because how a lot of guys would take just be you. You know, some guys may take it as they'll go down the street and say, "Hey, bitch, suck my fucking dick," and they don't even know the bitch. Now, don't get me wrong, that could work with some women. Because I've watched it work with some women, right? I'm not going to lie. It with some women, it can work. But a lot of women, it's not going to work. Because a lot of women, they're going to read you go, "Hey, bitch, suck my dick," as, okay, yeah, you done heard some bad advice from somebody and you feeding off of them type of shit. Now, on the other side, this is another story. I got to get the friend of mine who lived in my flat, he was standing there with me. This is kind of a long story, so I hope I don't go too long. But I remember we were at a bar, and I just helped him move out of another flat. This is before he moved into my place in Ohio. And there was this woman there in a bar, and he was there, so I wish I could. Hang on, let me try calling him. Just so y'all motherfuckers don't think I'm lying about shit. Let me try calling him. Because he was saying it right there. And I told her, I said, I'm going to fuck you. And I'm going to go in the other room. And my friend, him, is going to fuck you. And then if I feel like coming back out, I'll fuck you later. And she was like, okay, that's cool. Hang on, let me see if I can call Ruben. Ruben won't care. Ruben is like... Watch this motherfucker not pick up. I'm calling on Facebook. Yeah, he's probably not gonna pick up. Who knows? But it's like
I get what you mean. That happened to me once.
Okay.
It happened to me. It was similar. It's basically it's something similar. It happened at university and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when you had the clubs and stuff like that, that was when I was like, damn. I was like, yo, let's go all out, man. Who cares? Let's burn it all out. And I was like, you go to the club and everything, and so I was like, yo, let's make out. Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it, just like that. That's pretty much, that's how it goes. And then, let's just make out. We don't know, no nonsense, no talking, none of that stuff, because you had nothing to lose. You don't care. You just go for it. And then everything just clicked, and you had nights out easy, all that kind of stuff. I think what you mean is that you want to be yourself and be socially calibrated. So know what you like, know who you are, kind of like, but without intruding other people's freedoms, essentially. I think is that what you mean by being yourself?
Yeah. Like it's that sense of It's the sense of being yourself, but also not like being okay. How a woman's gonna see it is, she wants you to be yourself, but she doesn't want you to be new to being yourself. She wants you to already know being yourself. And if you come off as too needy or desperate, she's gonna see it as, oh yeah, man, this, AD is too new at being himself, coming off like this.
Yeah. I'll tell you one story before I leave. I think that was the first time I was trying to be myself. I was 19 years old. And I was with one of my ex-girlfriends.
Yeah.
And we were talking back and forth. She was feeling me and everything. And, I've always been apologetically myself. Some people tell you to like remove I like anime, these Japanese cartoons and stuff like that. I love that kind of stuff. Yeah. So it's always around me. You see it. You're going to see it if you enter my room and stuff, all my video games and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I never hid it and stuff like that. So she always knew who I was. And then we were dealing with each other. And she was always teasing me and all that kind of stuff. So I said to her, look, I'm trying to have sex with you, but you're not responsive. So, if you're down, then that's it. Otherwise, I'm bouncing. I said, forget all that game stuff. Oh, be suave and all that stuff. I just said, wow, what I wanted, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, oh, okay. I thought we could be friends before. I said, no, I don't want to be friends. That's just what I want. And then a week, she went quiet for a week, and I just went on with my life.
Mm-hmm.
And then, after a week after, she was like, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was testing or something. She then messaged me and she was like, oh, where are you? Do you want to hang out? And stuff like that. I said, you know what I asked you for? And she said, yeah, that's fine. And then that was it. So I think that's probably unapologetically you. I was socially calibrated, no more talking, but I didn't go and do all that suave stuff, all that Casanova kind of stuff. That's not me. That's not me. I'm not that guy. So that's that's kind of like me starting to embrace who I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was just a little story.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, yeah. You right on the money with that shit, man. Oh, fuck, I got 10 minutes left, man. Easy peasy. I'm gonna have to put another post in the Patreon. Easy peasy. I see you, man, but we got about 10 minutes left. But yeah.
Sorry for taking the time, man.
Oh no, I was rambling, man. No, that's my bad, if anything. But yeah, man. But yeah, you was right on. Cause and you know what? Cause you went on with your life. See, like the actual act of sex is of not much importance to women. This is why I try to tell a lot of people, man. Like the actual act of sex is not important. It's everything. It's everything that went around the sex is what's important to her. she now wants to have like men and women are usually, unless the guy's like, you know, you like unusually attractive to her or something like that, men and women are on two completely different time tables of having sex and when they gonna get aroused and what's arousing them kind of thing. So it's like I try to tell, like when I have consultations, man, I tell guys like, look, woman's body is always advertising sex for us. She has that fat ass, she has those nice legs and those pants. Woman's body is always, so we see that, we're immediately sold on her body. But to that woman, she doesn't see her body, y'all. She's not, you know, she's not seeing her body from across the street. That woman is living in her head. So she's got to deal with sexual attraction from how you came up to her, how you talked to her, and how you dealt with her. That's where she's building up that attraction. Okay, is this man, is he a quality man? Is he going to put me on a pedestal or not? What am I going to be comfortable? Blah, blah, blah. So like, and what you said was right on point. You said it took like a week. Yeah, it usually takes about a week for them to come back around and be like, oh, I think I can. See, in the woman's mind, she'll go, oh, I think I can ride his dick for 30 minutes and be comfortable. It takes her that long, to build that. But see, for us, after we done already went and approached her and run off, we forgot about her lost interest until we see her again. So we're both on different timetables. Huh?
That was so weird to me, man. Because I was like, me, the way I do it now is like, if you're not down for it, because I'm not that smooth kind of guy. You know, the movies types. Those seductive dudes, that's not me, man.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Yeah.
So I usually make my intentions clear. Of course, I'm not going to go off it at the get-go and stuff like that. So this kind of thing that they come back 3 days later, 4 days later, it keeps happening. I'm just like, I forget about them. I genuinely forget about them. I just go about my life, just forget about it. But I would never do that, just like come back. It's so weird to me. I don't know why that happens, man. It's so crazy, but you just explained it. It's baffling to me, man.
Yeah,
it's just baffling. It's like you.
Huh? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go for it. No, it's like you throw the net and then you just go back to your life.
Yeah. So yeah, and then all the excitement's gone for you because you tried to get, because as men we tried to approach because we see this body, and we want to fuck the body. And then, but the woman, she's looking for more mental shit. Even if she knows she's physically, even if the woman knows she's physically attractive, well, the woman's not having sex with her own body. She got to have sex with how you going to approach her and how you talking and how you dealing with her. She's not having sex with her body, so she's got a whole different perspective on it than us. We want to fuck that ass in them jeans, that ass in that dress, those tits and that shirt, we want that. And then she's not, like I said, unless we're abnormally attractive to this woman, maybe she's in the black guys, maybe she's in the tall guys, maybe she's in the fat guys. Women are into different types of guys. There is no one perfect mold.
Yeah.
But unless you get lucky and you walk up to that one who's into that, there's a low chance you're going to fuck her like real fast. Like, unless she's like, she's got some other mental condition going on, maybe she's, depressed or something. She needs the validation, something like that. Unless it's something like that going on, there's a low chance you're going to fuck her immediately when you going after her. Cause she's just not going to be aroused. It's not her fault. Cause like I said, she's not getting aroused by looking at her body over there. All she knows is this dude came up to me and he walked up to me talking like this, and will I really feel comfortable? What goes through a woman's mind is, will I really feel comfortable, having sex with him? That's all she's thinking. Will she? Because woman will have sex with a dog. She'll fuck a horse. She doesn't care. Her thing is, will she feel comfortable? You see, so in her mind goes, do I feel comfortable with this type of guy? And every woman's gonna be a little different. Don't get me wrong, but that's her thing. Is she just wants to feel comfortable when she's doing it. She'll do anything. She'll deep throat a telephone pole. She doesn't care if she can. She doesn't care. She just wants to feel comfortable when she does it.
Yeah, and yeah, she wants to feel comfortable, and I feel like it takes like maybe 20 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
but it's like a multi-day process. The amount of time you actually spend on it, if you're a smart guy, I don't waste time. It will take you maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but it's a multi-day process. So it doesn't, most of the time, really and truly, you're not doing anything. I found out. Maybe I'm crazy.
You say it again?
I don't know. Most of the time, you're not doing anything. You just put in those 20, 30 minutes.
Just
however
exist.
Much it is. Yeah. And then you're not doing anything.
Yeah. Because the reality...
I don't know.
Yeah, and you are 1,000% right. Because the reality is she has to talk herself into being comfortable with you. In most of the cases. Like, she has to talk herself into becoming comfortable with you. So like you said, like, most time you're not doing anything. You just telling her some useless shit, if you got to respond, and just be there. Just if this is another part I want to talk about on the channel, man. We got about 3 minutes left. But if you are just there, if you are just in the vicinity of woman, if you're just near her, and you're not hounding her if you're not chasing her for sex, if you're just in the vicinity, most women wouldn't care to fuck you. She wouldn't care. Yeah, sure. Yeah. She'd be like, yeah, I'll fuck him too. I don't care. She doesn't care. This whole thing of like having sex and sex being special, that's in a man's mind. That's in our heads. We start out with that because society teaches us that this is some special super, end goal to all this shit. Bitches will fuck a horse. She doesn't care. She doesn't. If it's there and if it's a remote control, she will shove this up her fucking cunt. She will shove up. She doesn't care. Doesn't care. But I'll let you go ahead and end it. We got about 2 minutes left, man. I'll let you go ahead and end it out.
Nah, 100%. And but the thing is that I don't even think about it. The thing is that my life is so busy right now. I have, there's so many things I want to do, and the things that I don't even think it that way. I just think like, look, I've made my intentions clear. That's it. I'm going back to work, and I don't have time to waste on this nonsense. I'm not pursuing nothing. That's my mindset. I didn't even know that's what they do. Do you get what I mean? I'm just like, I'm going to live my life. I'm trying to enjoy my life. I'm not wasting time with any woman at all. That's my mindset. But I didn't know that's the process of it. But now that you explained it, it makes sense. I think you should do a video on this, man. 100%. Because I think most guys don't know, but because I didn't know. I just living my life. But now that I know, that's even something good, more good to know that they talk themselves into it. And like you said, I'm not pressuring anybody. I'm just like living my life. It's like, you do you. I'm just doing me here because I got things I want to achieve. Yeah. That's good. That's good. I appreciate that. That was some great insight, man. That was some great insight.
Hey, I appreciate you, man, for just clicking on anything that has my name on it and talking to me, man. That means a lot to me.
Yeah. No worries. And also my bro here, he's living with me for a little bit. He listens to you, man. I make him listen to you a little bit in the day. He said you're crazy, but he loves it. People who've never heard any of this content will say like, these guys is crazy. But after a while, he listens to you and it's like, geez, this guy makes sense. You know what I mean? But yeah, keep it up, man.
Right on. Hey, thanks for calling, man. Hey, it might cut off in a second because it just says less than a minute. I have no idea how much time we got. So I don't want to hang up on you, so I'll let you go, okay? It's great talking to you.
Catch you in a bit, man.
So cool. See you, man.
Safe.
Okay, so easy peasy. I'm going to send another link out, and I'm gonna end it out with easy peasy again, because it's about 12:30 a.m. here. So I'm going to end this out in media for all, because we got like maybe 15 seconds left on that call, and I'm going to make one more and end it out with easy peasy, because I'm getting tired, and it's 12:30 a.m. Uh-oh. Where we at? Come on, Zoom. Here, I'll just do this with video on. Let's just do this. All right, here we are. Come on, Zoom. Let's get together. You are connected. All right. So invite, copy invitation. Oh wait, shit, I can't see. No, hang on. Let me do this. Let me. Like I'm talking. Let me do this. Like I know what I'm doing in this shit. I'm fucking awful with all this internets. I'm great. Okay, easy piece. I'm getting ready to send you a message. No, it's gonna be a long lag, so you probably don't even know. I'm getting ready to do this because it's gonna be a long lag in what the fuck is going on. So, we are back with, here we are. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Good, good. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm getting tired, but I'm still hanging in there, man. I'm fucking
I appreciate you making time for just one more call. I won't be too long. I just wanted to add to what your previous caller was saying, how he feels that there's not a lot of real world evidence based on red pill content in general. My advice to him is just to look older. That's all.
Yeah.
As in, go to older groups of people, because the young people, like you say, they really won't tell you anything. But once I hang out with a lot of old people in my real life and work, sometimes out of choice, sometimes out of necessity. And from them, you'll hear the war stories. You'll hear how this guy is like on his second wife. His first wife bankrupted him. I know one guy who had a shop where he sold sleeping things, so beds, mattresses, pillows, etc. And during the COVID, I should say during the lockdowns, his wife divorced him, and he just basically lost everything. And now he works at a sort of welfare center where they help people who are hard on their luck get back on their feet. That's just one real life anecdote. And it's just young people don't talk about this, and I don't think they will until later in life, because I find that they live in more of a sort of deluded world. They're afraid to be genuine about who they are and all that.
Oh yeah, and I agree. Yeah, that definitely. Yeah. The older the thing. Yeah, yes. That I agree with you. You definitely going with the older people, and just be upfront with them. Be upfront with them, but do it where because like it's just the world. It's just the Western world, man. You have to do it where they can feel safe to talk about it. Because that fast, if you talk about it in front of the woman and he gets to talking like that, you should mess around and accuse him of assault or something, in a couple weeks. And I knew he was a woman. I knew he hated women. He hates women. Oh, I know he likes to abuse women. You see how he looks at you when you walk in the room. You know how fast that shit will go from 0 to 100, man. So like, yeah, I agree.
100%.
Oh yeah. Dealing with women, man, like you got to do that shit, but it's oh god, yeah, it's a joke. I mean, it's not a joke to women. It's the whole overview of it is a sick joke. I'll say that.
Yeah. They found a way to try to make men stronger in their mind, as I see it. But it's just completely gone sideways, and all they're doing is handcuffing guys on doing anything, thinking it makes them stronger, but it's more like you're neutering them.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah.
I think anyway. I mean, I'm still working on that one, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, and like the last caller said, the last few callers. For the few women who do genuinely want to be, there is a population of women who truly accept, men build everything, woman just follows it. There are some women who truly believe that, but society is so fucked up to where men can literally be women could just send the courts to rape them at this point. there's no, we just don't feel, a lot of men just don't feel comfortable in trusting these good women, these, these women who at least appear to be on a right track.
Yeah. I don't know, chameleons are very dangerous. I know of one person who was able to stay, a woman who was able to stay, you could say, under the radar for 3 years. Mm-hmm. Almost 4, actually. And she was basically like perfect wife and everything. As soon as she had a kid, it was over. Like divorce, you name it. It just went so bad for that guy. He was a friend. He is still a friend of mine. He's doing fine now. But yeah, he's not going to repeat the whole marriage thing. And obviously anyone who listens to him is probably not going to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But on that note, as you said, they are starting to get wise to everything. So like, I'd advise guys in general to try avoid mentioning the words red pill when talking to about the red pill philosophy or about MGTOW, whatever it is. Just don't put a label on it because they're learning to recognize it and dismiss it.
Oh yeah, and that's what woman does best. Wait for things to already become and then recognize it. That's what woman does best. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. And the weird part is they are actually finding it, I think, anyway. I mean, like, this is purely observations that I've seen from the work that I do. I work in, like, a stable. There's a lot of turnover with customers. A lot of ladies go around. And you see a lot that the whole red pill thing is really starting to interest them. Because, you hear them talking. I'm just there shoveling shit in the corner, but they don't think I'm listening, so it's pretty easy to listen in. Mm-hmm. But like they really think that these red pill guys are the next meal tickets, you could say, because basically red pill guys don't waste money on women easily, I should say. And they think there's a way to convert them and everything, so there's no guarantee it's going to stay that way.
Yeah.
But, I'm just saying, watch yourself.
Yeah. Well, and I think you might have been the one who brought that up before about how they'll come into red pill, MGTOW stuff and try to pretend. Well, other guys have also brought this up too. How they'll come into these manosphere things. They try to pretend like they're the good ones so they can learn how to manipulate it. Yeah. Like, but even with that, there are some women who genuinely do. There are some women who usually the women who fit the genuinely good ones that are I would say I won't say are incorruptible, but you'll have a better chance with them. The women who you have the better chance with in some way are true are they accept that they're masochist. Masochist is like they hurt themselves kind of thing.
Yeah.
Though
masochist is somebody who likes hurting themselves.
Yeah.
I think it's more like a junkie, if you know what I mean. Like they know they're in a bad situation, but they either don't want to get out of it or they're unwilling to get out of it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But maybe they get enjoyment from it. I don't know.
Well, yeah, and there's some women who truly enjoy who truly and openly enjoy being under a man. Like some women, like there are women who genuinely enjoy being like I'm not trying to say every man wants a maid, but there's some women who genuinely enjoy being a maid to a man. Like there's some women who genuinely do that. And I think that at this point, in this day and age, because this is where women have pushed it, those are pretty much the only women that I would put much any bit of faith in, are the women who they naturally get off to pleasing that man in their life. Like they don't feel at peace until they're in the kitchen cooking for you or ironing your like. One of the first times I encountered that was with this Czech girl. And after I would fuck her, she didn't speak English. But her friend did. And after I would fuck her, she would always just she like when these women naturally want to go iron your clothes. And when you ask them why, they say they'll tell you it just puts me at peace to do it. It puts me at peace.
Mm.
Like the
Yeah. I heard I can't remember who said it, but I heard somebody say a woman has told them that men are the anchors to the storm, to their stormy sea. Because if a woman doesn't have purpose, I'd say people in general, but guys seem to do it better. But if women don't have purposes, they really go off the rails.
Yeah.
And it's scary to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, they need direction. Like woman needs purpose and direction. I agree 1,000%. If they don't have it, that's the second they start to lose all sense of being successful as woman, and they turn into being successful. They start to value the same things men value: how much money they make, what kind of car they drive, you know, or they put it off in Louis Vuitton and Gucci. They start to value things of monetary value at this point, and that's when you know a woman has failed has failed at being woman, or either she's failed at it or she's soon to fail at it. One of the two.
It started a while ago. Like materialism before was like to keep up with the Joneses, if you know that expression. Always making sure you have a fancier car than the neighbors, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But that sort of like culture is just basically imploded, and like you say, there's just this. It's completely messed up because they think value comes from the possessions you have, and like you say, these women get high-paid careers, they do really well, and then they turn around at about, from what I've seen, 40, and they just ask themselves, "Why am I doing this?"
Mm-hmm.
And that's like not a happy place to be in. I genuinely think women do have a very hard deal in life because guys can be very happy with very little.
Oh, yeah.
Especially guys can be happy alone. And I'm just so like warning all of you guys, don't go there, because once you're happy alone, it's not going to be easy to invite, you know, like that pain in the ass into your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll tell you a story because I went to that village I used to live in maybe 2 or 3 years ago in Chescalipa. Me and my girl went up there, right? And I told her the stories, and now she knew. Now the beauty of this is, you know, most of them won't speak English, and if they do, most of them they're not gonna speak. They you know, so even if they do hear, they not even gonna understand what I'm saying anyway. But but there's this woman up there. And I told my girl the story of her, like, as I knew her. She's like 55 or something like that, and she was a prostitute when she was younger. And I think I told the story on my channel before. When I would go to the bar, she hung out at the same bars that we all hung out at, and she was 50. The red flags for being over here in Europe a lot of times is a woman who is an older woman who's too friendly and she can speak multiple languages with comfort. Those are huge red flags over here. Like, why are you this comfortable?
With perfect accents.
Yeah. Those are huge red flags. And I talked to her, and she was upfront with me. She said that she used to be a prostitute. She used to go on the circuit, you know, throughout Europe in different brothels, and she showed me the pictures, what she used to look like, and she used to be real pretty, man. She was one of those girls. She's, you know, short, petite, you know, but she doesn't look bad for 55, but she's 55 now. And so when me and my girl went up there, I didn't tell my girl that she used to be a prostitute, but I told my girl that she's a hussy. And she said, yeah, after talking to her, like, that woman is completely confused in life. She told my girl that because they both speak Czech. My girl told me that she said that she's dating a guy who's very jealous of her and would give her, like, you know, like a tip for like €1 and when she was working at that bar, and she would try to hurry up and get him out of there so she could let other guys come in there and flirt with her and slap her ass to get bigger tips. This woman is 50-something years old.
Yeah. Can you imagine, like, the hell that she lives in? I mean, I'm not trying to look down on her. I mean, I'm trying to empathize with her situation. And that's all self-inflicted. Which is the worst part about it. And you see, but like you say, in your area, they don't have it's not as easy to deceive a man or the state into looking after you.
Oh, no, yeah. In the U.S.,
so that reality of the situation, it collapses on them, and I think it leaves them in a state of shock.
Yeah.
The same, I guess, what guys feel with red pill rage. Maybe that's when they kind of feel a bit of reality.
Maybe. Yeah, woman feels reality. Woman doesn't really get a sense of actual reality until they start hitting about 40 to 45. That's when they actually start to get a sense of actual, all of them. I don't care how fat she is, how ugly she is, how bad she smells, whatever her thing is. Even at that, woman does not get an actual true representation of reality put in her face until she starts hitting, I'd say 40 to 45. That's when it starts. And a lot of women would just say, fuck it. They just don't date because they just don't want to deal with having to compete with younger women. They just say, fuck it. And they just won't date for 10 years. Yeah. I've seen that a lot. They'll just say, fuck it. I'm done.
Yeah. Which you can't blame them. I wish they'd made that decision earlier, though. Saved a lot of trouble for a lot of guys, probably.
Oh, yeah.
But no, the worst part about it, I think, is the productivity that's lost, the potential that young dudes lose chasing after these girls. That one, I'm still a little bit in the red pill rage about that one. Like how much time I spent and how much better it could have been used, focusing more towards what I wanted to do instead of worrying about girls. But I'm a 30 for anyone who wants to know. So when I was younger, I didn't grow up with YouTube, unfortunately. All this red pill stuff wasn't there. So you guys who are, younger, you're already golden. You're doing really well just informing yourselves on these dangers.
Yeah. And learning, like what I really want to do is I want to get, and I might be able to get this in the next week. I'm trying to set it up to where I'm going to get girls sit around and drink and talk about how they view guys for real. Because if guys heard how women really see them, I think that would be a big eye opener. I think that would be a huge eye opener. See how they, get them a little drink, get them drinking a little bit, and then start asking them legit questions why they've been drinking. Because this is what I used to do when I was younger. I used to get them drinking a few glasses of wine and ask them a direct question. Oh, they loosen up pretty quick. And when they tell you those genuine thoughts and genuine realities, you be like, oh no, this can't be real. At that point, and then the next level is, next level, I never told the guys this story. Told anybody this story on my channel or anything. But I remember I had this one girl. I told my girlfriend about this. She logged into my Facebook Messenger to talk to somebody, and she never logged out. And and she ended up getting messages back from this girl. And I said, fuck it, I just read it. I flat out snooped on her. I looked into it. Man, the messages that they wrote back and forth about men, about how they were using men for this and that, and this dude wants this, and he's gonna come give me this and be gone in 10 minutes, so this other guy can come over and give me this. How fast these girls move in the world, and how they talk about you behind your back, it will blow your fucking mind, man. It would just blow your mind. And this is life for a woman. That's life for, if she accepts that life, that's life for a woman.
Yeah. And they cannot fix that. They're stuck there. So, like I don't feel upset about that because with my experience, I've kind of learned they're like that. But the part which you see later on is when they go to start making mistakes at home. Their family life collapses. They ignore their kids, or they just end up making a huge mistake with that they are with. Then he goes away, and then they start to regret it. There's a lot of unfortunate things that happen to them afterwards, which we don't see. But at the same time, they did it to themselves. It's like you said many times on your videos, the default nature is to self-destruct. But the fact that they sit there almost cluelessly, you could say belittling the people who do tolerate them, even for a small amount of time, that's a level of irony which they'll never be able to appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
But we can.
Yeah.
It doesn't help any of us at the moment, of course, get girls, get kids. If that is your goal, then, like AD says, move out of very westernized nations. And if you find a girl, make sure she's, I guess, educated on that stuff. Because I think this feminism is going to hit everywhere. I know it's starting to crop up in Africa pretty hard.
Okay. Is it?
I heard in Brazil as well. Or South America, sorry. It wasn't... I know the area. I don't know if it is in Brazil, so let me not be ignorant.
Right on. Well, I mean, yeah, because with that with social media spreading to women, this false sense of entitlement, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah. I consider it more like it's very easy now to find who is of low quality of character in terms of girls. I mean, like, it's very easy now to find a girl who you just can tell in a short period of time that they are just going to be unpleasant, they're rude to people, and you think to yourself, yeah, it's better I don't, marry that, or even just, sleep with it. Of course, it depends on the goals as well, as you said. To be honest, I'm 100% down with your hooker philosophy. It's so much easier. It saves such a headache.
Oh, yeah. In many ways, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate, but yeah, nothing to do about it. Wasn't my choice, let's put it that way. It's just the most logical option.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And unless you, and this is why I'm ready to go to bed. I mean, I'm getting fucking tired, but yeah. When it comes to girls in your life, man, this is why I try to tell everybody this. If that woman is not going out of her way to be a decent human for you, then consider her as a hooker and nothing more. If she's not trying for you, and when I say trying, I'm not meaning trying in the sense of she's just trying to have a lot of sex with you, but trying in the sense of she's trying in other ways. Maybe she's trying to cook for you. Or maybe she's trying to take out the trash. Maybe she's trying in other ways. She's trying to clean up like a room or something like that. Any other effort. If she's not trying like that for you, regard her as a hooker and nothing more. Fuck her, and then she's dead to you until you want to fuck again. And if she doesn't want to fuck you anymore, well, then she's completely dead to you. Fucking period.
Yeah, 100% agree. And unfortunately, that's the only way you're going to survive.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me let you go to bed. Thank you for staying up those extra 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, hey, man, you are the greatest, man. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks, dudes. Stay safe and good luck with everything. Huh? Look forward to the next stream with Discord.
Yeah, this Zoom shit has to go. I'm done with the Zoom. But yeah, yeah, I'll let you go, man. Have a good night.
Good night.
See ya. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to click off of here. So it was a great stream. Thanks a lot. I'm going to type in, hey, thanks for checking out the stream. See you later. So I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good day, evening, night, morning, wherever you might be, and I'm out. See ya.